Yo, you know what it is. Welcome back. It's the BNTpodcast. I'm your host, your favorite cousin.
You know who I am, Mr. 35, baby.
Alright, and we got two of our other cousins in here today. Please introduce yourselves. Y'all can start however y'all want to.
Chuck Black.
Miscelanyus.
That was
Hold on, time out.
just what the
Do
hell?
it again now. Do it. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
come on, y'all.
Chuck Black, my nigga. Come on, man.
Man.
Mr. Black Gold himself.
Yeah, man. Chuck Black. Black Gold out there on all streaming platforms. Y'all go get that. Produced by TMO GJ Fee.
There you go.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
up? Yeah, it's Miscelanyus. First Lady G-Man ENT,
What I'm
Sweet
talking
16, latest project. It's on SoundCloud. Find it wherever. Whatever.
Yeah, that's better. Y'all come here, y'all. Whatever.
Sweet 16 out, you know what I'm
Y'all better
saying?
get
Miss
live
Lane.
out
Go check
this.
the bars, I don't know.
All that shit. Y'all rappers, y'all supposed to be excited and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all better get live out this motherfucker. I don't even rap.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
anyway, we back with, what's this, the third show of the second season?
Third.
It's the third show.
Hey,
Second
new
season.
season.
Yeah,
I
hell
don't
no.
know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And we
New
just here
season,
talking
you
our
know what I
shit.
mean?
We gonna get into it. We can talk about everything. We'll get in their business. All that good stuff. So,
You know me, I'm like,
should we ease into it or should we just jump right into the shits, man?
just jump into it, man. Like,
All right,
shit.
okay, well, this is something I thought about last
First
night.
off, hold on.
Okay.
Let me ask Chuck Black a question
Go
real
ahead.
quick. You a rapper, my nigga.
Okay.
How much pussy you done got off of that rap and shit? Hey, they don't call me Starter Pie for nothing. Hey,
It's like
you
last
know
one,
what
this
I'm
one.
Hey, yeah, handle that, because you know what? I got questions from last week in my damn hand. So, go ahead and answer that.
doing?
Well, I mean, you know.
You a rapper, so I know, you know what I'm saying, chicks be on that
Why
line,
she all over
nigga.
here?
Cause I'm curious.
How much dick have you got on the rap?
Well, since we going to
Question on me.
No.
talk about the male and female groups
It's
in
a
this rap
difference.
shit.
It's a difference.
What's
Offers or actually acceptance.
Both.
It's a difference.
Hey, I'm
Now,
just
you ain't got to
saying.
put your business, but yeah, the
Nah, I
office,
mean,
office.
shit, the pussy's there with anything you do. How much pussy you done got off this podcast?
Yeah, tell me about your latest account. How much have you got off the podcast, T.O.? I want to know this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Talk
single.
about it.
I don't be doing
Hey.
nothing. I just take care of my son. That's all I do.
That's what I do. Take care of my son and my daughter.
That was a very PC answer right there.
Yeah, he just curved the hell out of that.
Mhm.
I'm talking about Mary
I
Bonds.
mean, but you see what he tried to do, though. He tried to open the door like, look, I'm just a single
Nah,
man.
Yeah,
I
I'm
take
saying,
care of
I'm
my
out
son.
here
You
living
know,
my
I'm just,
best life.
you know what I'm saying? Trying to make an honest
Hey,
living.
I just take care of my son, and that's that. So, yeah.
Oh, you be having little groupies, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I got some groupies.
Yeah, he got a couple of them.
I got some.
All
groupies.
up and down the coast.
Oh, you know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it right now.
Hey, bro, do you?
I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it.
Do you?
Hey, yo. Females. Oh my
How
god.
I'm gonna say
Yeah, I'm
this.
about to
You
say
want me
figure it out.
you want me to do it?
Figure it out.
Hey.
Figure it out, my nigga.
Hold
How
up.
you gonna say it?
I'm
Put
gonna
it
lead you
together.
into the shit. All right, so evidently, this man has drawn a fatal attraction.
What?
Almost, yeah. Couple days.
Oh.
You know, he matter of fact, I'm up trying to watch SVU last night, and he texted me like,
That's
bro,
not
that's I fuss with it. He texted me, bro, this bitch crazy as shit, man.
Oh
I only
no.
been talking to her for like 2 days, and she done went off on me. She don't even live in Virginia.
Oh.
I'm coming.
All right, go.
She ain't even in
Fix the
state,
rest of it.
is she?
Yo,
She's
she
here
like,
now.
no, it's just 2 days.
She
of
gonna watch
talking.
this episode, I can tell you.
Not even 2 days of talking. It's just 2 inboxes. And she was like, oh, I got feelings for you. I'm like, bitch, how?
You got a mean talk game. Mean type game. I used to talk to you.
He would come
I
from the
swear
hip
to
with it,
nigga.
apparently. Like, you.
He
Swear to
type of
God.
window out of bitch. He ain't knocking it.
I can show y'all this shit.
I need to take notes.
And I'm like, yo, shorty bugging, man. She like, oh.
No,
God.
you skipping shit. Tell her what you told me at first.
Hey,
When you first called me and told me about the
Nigga,
shit.
that's the PG version.
Yeah, 'cause he was
no,
like,
we want
yo.
the S-rated version.
He was like, yo, this bitch talking about some why you don't like me and all this. I'm
Yeah,
like,
for real.
Just
I know
let
you,
the joint.
cuz.
So I'm like, where's she from? He
And
was
the
like, she don't
thing,
even live in Virginia. I'm like,
because I
what?
didn't respond to her fast. Then she was like, oh, you don't like me. Then she went to a whole list of y'all niggas only like women that's pretty and shit.
Oh, she get catfish.
Hey, man,
Oh shit!
Here's the thing though.
but
I seen the picture of Shorty. She ain't even that bad looking. He just.
I'm just down.
Oh, so she might be real then. She almost ugly.
But what's the?
But
Yeah.
She almost ugly. So she might be real.
Ugly.
Like because
Like you
slightly off balance.
You know these bitches be catfishes because they be like they too perfect. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or it's something, you know what I'm saying? But if you know the
But
bitches
bro,
look ugly.
how you gonna have feelings? We only inbox 2 days.
Maybe that she.
Hold on,
Maybe
listen,
she's
listen.
been watching y'all podcast and you
No,
know,
see,
She just
then
felt like she knew you.
yeah, that's what it is. You
Mm-mm.
know, I don't know. I'm just trying to make it not sound
Or
as
maybe
crazy
you might have been the only
as
one
it
to show her
sounds.
some
and then she cussed me out and then blocked me.
Oh yeah,
Good
y'all.
for you then.
She might not
Good
want
for
to.
you.
Cause she gonna unblock him and start typing him again.
No, go ahead. Good for
Did
you.
she do that?
I
Not
don't
yet.
know. I hope she don't.
She
Good
will.
for you.
Cause she seemed like the type that'll make a fake page just to see what you're doing.
Can't
You know what I'm
feel
saying?
Yeah, she most definitely.
She
You
man,
watching
look,
this? You
man.
need to get your life together, okay? Because that's all right. I'm sorry. I'm not being sensitive to your feelings. You may
You
really
can
like
read
this
all
man.
that. You can read.
You
all
may
that.
really like this man, but you gotta have a different approach.
That's
You
what she
can't
said.
come
She
off
said,
crazy.
"Oh, you funny and cute. Oh, I got feelings for you, bitch. How? How the fuck you got feelings for me?
She looks deep within.
You can't have feelings for me. What I do on Facebook.
Yeah, she
You
don't
what
know
I'm
this
saying?
nigga T.O. That's like,
No, for real. Read that shit. I'm not making this shit up. Read that
I
shit.
her big paragraphs back. I shit. Look, paragraphs.
Bruh.
Oh, we got a
I'm
lot
telling you.
going on in here.
Hey,
I
anyway
told you.
though.
I told you.
We
Niggas
got
texted
two-
me last night. I'm sitting here
But
looking
look
at this
at all
shit
the
like.
messages. But look at all of the messages though. Like I'm going down.
Yo, y'all been talking for a long. See,
No, we
no,
ain't
no, no,
talking
no, no.
about
Now, let me tell you
It's like
something.
You
2
did
weeks.
leave out how
It's
long
like
for
2
2
weeks
days.
of messages.
This,
Somebody
y'all,
lying.
this the thing, right? This the thing, like with some women, bro. Like the time.
Who's
So
a Virgo?
Me.
You a Virgo? When your birthday?
I was 25.
Are you? No, because I'm looking. I see this dear Virgo.
He a Scorpion.
So she a Virgo. Oh, she not representing us well.
No.
No, we don't do shit like that.
Yes, she not.
We Virgos
You a
don't
Virgo
roll
too?
like this. No, we not. No.
Oh, big mama.
Yeah, September the 12th. All day.
I pray for y'all.
Virgos don't roll like this. We don't know. We don't.
Evidently.
She might be on the cusp of a
Yeah.
Libra. She might be borderline Libra or something.
Shit.
Virgos, we don't do this
Leo
crazy
right
shit.
now.
Yeah, it tell you we gotta be.
man.
This is knee deep
Good
in a
morning,
relationship. Yeah, this knee
See, he
deep in a
probably was calling her
relationship for you.
sweetheart and baby and all that shit
That's
too
how I
in the
talk
jump.
though.
She
Everybody
took that
know
to
that.
heart.
Everybody know
She
that's
might
how I
not
just
know that.
talk,
She just
man.
met you. And you call
Yo,
her
I
sweetheart
haven't
off
even
the
got to
rip.
the top of the. Yo, y'all niggas been
Y'all
talking
three.
about 3 months.
Hold on,
Y'all been
wait a
talking- I'm trying to
Wait a
get to the
minute.
top
Wait
of
a
the
minute.
conversation.
Hold on.
Oh no, he got a
Hold
whole
on.
cyber
He left out-
relationship.
He left out the vital part though.
That shit like 3 months worth of conversations, dog.
But guess what though?
But he
It's
left
only
out the
2
vital
days.
part
Okay, but
though.
it's a thing. You
Oh, so
did,
y'all was talking like
you
all
did
day.
too much at once. See, that's what I'm telling you. That how she was scrolling them 2 days. That was too
Yeah,
much.
that was about
it.
it.
Y'all in a relationship. Y'all been in a relationship.
no, we not.
Y'all was in a
That was a year
relationship.
worth of text
4
messages.
hours into
Hey,
y'all
look.
texting each other.
She borderline Libra because we don't do.
Well, hold
shit
up
like
though, because then she said she had a man too.
Oh yeah, her man. Her man is in jail.
Oh.
He's on a federal vacation.
She said, "Can we
that.
just
So why
flirt
she in your
around?'t
inbox then? You ain't
I
right.
swear
See,
to God.
that's wrong with you,
DMs.
man.
It
Ain't
goes
right.
down in the DMs.
Anyway, let's go ahead and change this shit up. You know what I'm talking about?
No, yeah, they decided to curb it, you know.
He done broke up a home through the internet.
She
Damn.
about to come look for your ass.
Nah, she in New York. She better
No,
stay up there.
he come home. No, I don't want you. I'm with T.O. now.
And you know what?
She
You know
found
what's
it.
crazy? She gonna watch the show.
She gonna unblock you.
Yeah.
Follow me. How's my inbox?
Hey, bro,
Hey,
tell
so
you,
relax,
don't
man.
text me when she do it.
Hey, and he got the other page too.
Don't
Yeah, I know you got the
You lying,
page.
y'all.
Go
Don't
for
do
it.
it.
Facebook.com.
Don't curve the hell out your ass. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh,
You lying.
man.
Okay, so look.
Hey, so look, hold on, because we're speaking on it. Since we're speaking on it. Now, talk about the male groupies, because see, we won't hear a lot about that. We
Oh.
usually hear about the
Oh,
female
yeah.
groupies.
So
We
how
don't
much
hear about
dick
the
you
male
done got?
groupies.
Actually, I
Dick.
don't. Okay, so offers, it's every day, all day. Like niggas be in your
You
inbox.
just got off about what? 30 minutes?
But that's just being serious. Like, no, like real rap. And it's crazy because, you know, when you're in a relationship, it's a lot being a female and you having a man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for a long time, they be like, yo, niggas be trying to holler. I be like, yo, I got a man. You know what I'm saying? But he would never be at the shows. So I was like, you know what? Let me start bringing this nigga to the show so they know that he fucking exists. Because niggas like, oh, you got a man? Well, yeah, he ain't at the show. Like, you know what I'm saying? But niggas don't understand. I've been doing this shit for so long. I don't need you at every show. Just be there when it counts. Be there for when I'm opening up for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Be there for the big shit. All the little small, you know what I'm saying, shit. Because it was so many shows forever. It's like, nah, he not going to be at every show. You know what I mean? But the offers, oh yeah, that shit is out of the water, like ridiculous. Like niggas would get my number.
I want to know.
Like niggas would get my number to like they act like they want to do music.
What's the craziest offer you ever had?
I mean, shit. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna say the craziest, but what I used to notice, like niggas would get your number and be like, yo, we should collab. And I'd be like,
get that studio
Universal.
and then when you get on the phone talking to a nigga, this nigga talking about everything except music. You know what I mean? So
y'all need to start doing that. That's why we don't got no music with these females.
Yeah, like
so you do the song and then you fuck them.
I know you like the rap and shit. But
yeah,
I'm just
but
saying,
like,
what color,
you get
what
on the
color
phone with
draws
a
you
nigga
got on
and
right now? I'm gonna make a song about
you
it.
have heard absolutely nothing about music, so I would give niggas a disclaimer like, look, my nigga, if it's not about music, don't fucking ask for my number. Because I'm not around here fucking every. You know what I'm saying? It's different for females. I can't be around here fucking all the rap niggas. Like, nah, it's females out here that do that.
So you do got a man you're taking?
I do have a man I'm taking.
Hey, slide that way.
Don't slide over here.
No, I'm just saying, but like even when I was single though,
sit
like
on the couch, slide that
even,
way.
don't act like that. Even when I was single though, like it's males and females. Like the groupies is like on both ends. Like it's on
females
both sides.
roll up on you too. Like, I seen how you was on stage.
Yeah, like
and
shit be crazy. But I mean, but I look at it as all love. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hold up,
you know,
It is love.
Hold up though, because
or half the niggas
I've
won't say
seen you
nothing.
on stage, and I've heard the comments in the background too, and I'd be like, yo, and she just act like she just get on stage and just be chilling, like she be going in on that motherfucker. So I can kind of understand motherfuckers like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna push up on her when she get off stage. Like,
I mean, I can't even think of what the craziest one was, but I mean, like niggas try and shoot they shot, like real rap, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, maybe, you know, one of my peoples, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm the only female in G-Man. Mm-hmm. Well, technically not now, but like back then, I was the only female. So they be like, yo, man, niggas be having mad crushes on you. Yo, I'm like, niggas don't, either they don't come up to me, you just hear about all of these niggas that just in love with you, that come to the studio with Miscelanyus. It's kind of like
through your crew. They
and niggas is
like, man, I'm telling you, man, who she rocking with in the crew? Nobody.
But niggas won't tell me who. I'm like, I just be curious, like, well, who? So I know next time I see him, you know, so I'm gonna fuck with him. Like, hey, how you doing? So I was like, you can fuck with him, but I mean, but
you gonna be like this man right here.
It's easy, like niggas trying to holler, you know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, she asked me to do a track. It's cool, nigga.
Like, I'm gonna get that ass.
I already asked Chuck, can you battle rap?
I mean,
we can battle rap right now.
I don't. That's not really my.
Okay, you don't want none of this.
Yeah, that's. I never really. I'm gonna tell you why.
I don't want none of this.
I'm gonna tell you why I never really got into battle rap.
Hot sauce, straight fire.
They ain't ready.
I never wanted to do battle rap because for one, I'm ignorant. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'll be the fuck around punch a nigga in his face. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know it's battle rap, but I feel like you say some disrespectful shit.
I'm gonna say something disrespectful.
That shit gonna come on. I'm gonna forget we rapping and nigga mode comes.
Hey, but that's real. I mean,
so,
I be watching the battle rap. That's how it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
That's
like
why Arsenal, he's straight disrespectful.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I don't want no parts of that shit.
Now?
The URL?
Man, it's very disrespectful.
Yo, you watched the battles the other day, man?
It's very disrespectful.
Caffeine.
I would never get into that shit.
But I thought Arsenal retired, dude.
He did.
He back?
But then he came back.
I was like, he back?
Yeah,
I would never do that shit. Like, that's not my lane.
Shotgun Suge, he's a bum. To me, anyway, he's a bum.
Yeah, he's not one of my favorites, you know.
Nah, cause all that pocket tap, man, like, man.
You get his pocket tap too, though.
Yeah.
His pocket too.
Now,
Shout out to Av though.
Yeah, man.
What's up, Ab?
Sweego.
Fuss with Av, yo.
So look, damn, we ain't even talk about shit.
That's all right. That's all right.
Hey, we ain't even talk
Hey,
about
they
shit.
We just flowing. This is
Well, you know what? Let's jump right into the shit. I'm gonna jump right into the shit because I wrote everything out and I was like, you know what, man? Do y'all think there's a gay agenda in hip hop? Man, let's go there.
Absolutely.
It's a gay agenda.
Oh, here we go again.
Yeah.
Here we go
Absolutely.
again.
Hey, man, I just had to ask, man. You know what I'm
Here we
saying?
go
I'm
again.
twice removed from the music shit, so I don't really pay attention to what's going on
don't
all the time.
man,
But you know,
they push that agenda everywhere, all over.
Yes, real rap. I was at the studio yesterday, and shout out to Red Fox. She showed me it's this like transgender rapper that's coming out. He's supposed to be from Houston, and I was like, yo, like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like this shit is crazy. I mean, and when I seen him, he was a really nice looking. I was like, is it he or she? Like, I don't know what to call him. Like, I don't want to be, I want to be politically correct. You know what I'm saying? Because I have, friends that are, you know what I'm saying, of the homosexuality, lesbian.
But don't cut his dick off.
You know what I'm saying? But don't cut his dick off, man.
I got to say this, man.
He's only 12, man. Don't
I
cut
got
his
to
dick
say
off,
this, man.
Boosie badass.
Don't cut his dick off,
Hey,
man.
hey,
He's only
look.
12.
The camera angle made that shit so much better though, cause he wasn't looking at the shit. It was like here, he like, man, I got to say this shit, man. It's been on my mind. Don't cut his dick off, man. Like, whoa.
He said, hey man, he might turn 16 and want a girlfriend, man. Don't cut his dick off, man.
Oh,
Don't cut
man.
his dick off.
That
I
shit
just
was
think,
I feel like it
for
is,
real,
though.
for real though, you can't be in that age. Like, it's too young to be like, I mean, shit, I don't know, shit, goddamn.
Yeah,
Let me tell you
still.
something. If my son came to me, he's 11. He come and be like, Dad, I want to be a girl. First of all, I'm gonna punch him in the shit, and then I'm be like, what the fuck you talking about? You don't want to be nothing.
I mean, but then you gotta question your child.
I ain't
why?
questioning shit.
Nah, like,
I'm
exactly.
like most definitely.
Shit.
Okay,
ready
so
for you to be my age.
from my perspective,
Whatever you want to do when you get out of my house, when you turn, as you turn
yeah, like after you
Exactly.
turn 18,
Once
but
you after 18,
But
you
then
want
you
to
gotta
do all
see
that
where they
little
head
shit.
at, though.
Okay, cool.
you gotta
But
see
while
where
you
they
in
head
my
at, though.
crib right now, my nigga, you a nigga.
Facts.
Straight
Facts.
man, push-ups.
pussy.
Hey, matter of fact, hey.
Don't call him in here, man. Call him in there.
He gonna be like,
Playing the
Get out here, give me 20 push-ups.
whoop his ass. Just, he like, well, I didn't
Hey,
do nothing, Dad.
but look though.
You ain't watching the Heat, are you?
See, somebody did ask me on the flip side. I respect what y'all want to do. You know what I'm saying? I know people that's transgender now.
Transgender.
With
Damn,
a
I
little
said
bit
it
of
wrong.
spice in
Yeah,
it.
he said transgender, like
That's a
Whatever the
secret.
fuck the word is. You know what I'm saying?
trans.
I will respect your shit. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because you are an adult. I'm not gonna respect that shit from my son. Like, he's 11. You're not gonna tell me you fucking want to be a girl.
Cause you got to sign off on that anyway.
That's what I do.
Not
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I look at it like this. I don't have
Nope.
no kids. I don't have any kids.
Oh, you
So
want
I can't
some?
really, you know what? One day.
Now her
So
boyfriend
look, I
come up
can't
here
really-
with your
Straight
ass.
pot,
on
baby.
I can't really.
World star.
I don't have no kids, and I can't really, say. But I feel like if my child came to me and said, "Hey, mom, whether it's a boy or girl, I feel like I want to be the opposite sex," I'm gonna find out first off why. Like, give me 5 reasons why you feel like you should be this. Okay, ain't no kid gonna give you 5 reasons. All right, so by the time I'm done talking to them, they gonna be like, "Well, damn, do I really want to be a fucking boy or a girl?" You know what I'm saying? Because then you have to get in their mind to find out, is this just something that you're seeing, or is this something that you really feeling inside?
Yeah.
Because
Hey,
it could just
good
be
point.
some shit that
Good point.
they just
Good
seeing on
point.
TV because
Okay.
it's all over television now. When we were growing up,
Cause these
you didn't see
motherfuckers-
shit like that.
Hey,
It
these
was
motherfuckers
taboo to
glorifying
see.
that shit.
Yeah, it
These
was
niggas
taboo
wearing
to
tight
see the
jeans
gay couple.
and dresses and like, what the fuck? See, I'm an '83 baby. 83 all day
Yeah, I was
long.
born in 82,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
I understand. It's like we in the same age bracket, so you didn't see that shit. Like out of high school, you might have seen one boy that had a little sweetness
It was
to
two
him.
of them.
One or two.
One or two.
That was a
It
little,
was-
and they both
it
really
was two.
flamboyant.
That's
You might
really,
see
it
one
was two of y'all.
flamboyant one. You know what I'm saying? That might have, just dressed a little differently, but it won't over the top.
Oh,
how
you
it
knew
is
like,
now.
oh, that boy gay.
Yeah, you already know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
that
a little-
motherfucker touch.
Yeah, he a little
You know what
ticklish.
it is? Hey,
You
that
know.
motherfucker touch.
He a little ticklish. You know
I
what I'm
heard
saying?
somebody say this, and I thought about it too. I was like, yo, as parents, you gotta offer guidance, and you're not supposed to just allow your kids to do whatever it is they want
Yeah.
or feel.
Exactly.
And then I can't remember who I heard say this, but then it was like, well, people really need to think. Just think about when you was a child and all the stuff you wanted to do, and your parents was like, nah, and you thanked them for that as you got older.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I'm so glad. When I told you at age 10 I wanted to do this, and that, you didn't let me do that dumb shit.
Oh yeah, my mama shut
know
that
what I'm
shit
saying?
down. She'd be like, hell no. You
Exactly.
know, and that's what it was.
It's a lot of parents, man. They're not raising their kids, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
You know,
listen,
just
They're not.
generation, they get younger and younger, man.
Or
So
our
they-
friends
generation,
and shit.
those kids were being raised by our parents.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So now
They
that
done raised that.
yeah,
They
so
get
now
tired
that
of
when
that
we
shit.
had kids, you know what I mean? It's a little different now. But I feel like with that situation, once I get the reasons, and then I'll be like, all right.
Oh no, ain't no reason. Oh.
No, but this is
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
want
This is-
ain't no reason.
No, this is what I'm
Ain't
saying.
no
No,
reason.
hear me out. So
Ain't no
once
reason.
I hear these reasons, right? I'll be
I
like,
ain't
okay.
heard shit.
If I ask the child, if I ask the child, what's your reasons? Why do you feel this way? All right, so you 12 now. If you feel this way by 18, then you can do that. 9 times out of 10, that shit is gonna go out of the fucking window. By the time you turn 18, if you feel like this is what you want to do, I'm gonna support you 100%.
Let me ask you a question. You said 11, 12. Where do you get that shit from? 11, 12, we, as fathers, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
As
most
fathers,
definitely.
We throwing the football, we doing push-ups, you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying?
Push
So
it
where
around.
do you get that goddamn I want to be a girl shit from?
That's why you talk to them and find out. Is this some shit that's just off of TV, or is
I'm
this
gonna be
something
honest, they
that
got
you
a lot
are
of
internally
cartoons and
feeling?
shit now where they doing
Like,
genderless
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, like you
and
have
all
to
that
find
too,
it out
so-
because they can't give you like certified reasons why they feel this way. You can decipher if it's just some shit they seen off of TV or something they seen, or if this is some shit that they
Well,
really.
Bobby's doing it.
Yeah, like you
And
can
that's-
see when a little boy
and-
5 years old, if he playing with doll babies and little girls, you already know it's a possibility he might like.
Everybody playing football and he hops.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You can tell that shit when they're young. If they really, you know what I'm saying? If they really like
Yeah, that's
it.
how we knew who the niggas was gonna be getting with.
Exactly. You seen that shit when you was
Y'all know
young.
growing up, you had that one kid, you like, yo, you're a little different.
Yeah, it's like,
Everybody
I'm
playing
going to play
basketball.
with Tanisha
I'm
and
going
them.
to double dutch. You like, what's wrong with that?
Exactly. And back then you was like, yo, he just like to play with the girls. But
Yeah.
now looking back, you like, that nigga
that was the gay dude.
side
Nah,
from the
cool.
But
Nah,
shit.
y'all thought he wanted to be
Yeah.
that nigga gay.
Well, I mean, of course, you know what I'm saying? But as a kid looking at that at 12 years old, you won't call it a motherfucker.
But see, I don't understand this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Look, hold on though. I don't understand this shit.
Sunday,
Because
right?
even when I was young, I like titties,
Mhm.
ass. Just want to just kind of walk by a girl and be like, oh shit.
That was perfect. I used to look at
Titties
tits
and
and
ass
shit.
though. Ain't nobody talking about no dick. How you 12 years old and you want dick? Explain that to me.
I
I
can't
can't
explain
explain
it
it
to
to
you.
you.
Exactly.
Because I'm 27 years old and I want to
You're like 45. But look, hey, but look
dick.
though.
Still 3 years younger than
I
you.
can't explain
True
it.
shit. But you can't be 12 years old talking about you want some dick. Like, yo, if my son say that shit, I swear to God, I will punch him. Hey, yo, I will fuck this nigga up. I'm gonna tell you why. Cause we grown men.
Mhm.
We like pussy around here. You know what I'm saying? Now we hit 18 and up,
Yeah, it's on you.
it's on you. But right now, nigga, you gonna eat some pussy.
Hey,
Hey,
they could meet some
I
pussy.
said what I said.
Just
Stir
give
it
him
up.
an
Hey, hey,
Just
son,
give him an
you
apple
hungry?
pie. Tell him stick his fingers in
You
there.
hungry, son? Hold on.
Give him an apple pie.
Hey.
I'm going to send
Hey,
Shorty up there
Hey,
real quick.
they
Like,
call
what?
me a service pot, you know what I'm talking about? He gonna eat some pussy. No, you're not gonna come and be like, Dad, I wanna wear a dress. I'm like, nah, nigga. Mm-mm. Not today.
I mean, you got every right to do that. You know what I'm saying?
No, because you're young. You do not know what you want. You can't be like, I wanna be like D-Wade son, you can't, you nigga, bruh, you ain't even fuck nothing yet. See, but you want to be a girl? Exactly. You ain't even fuck nothing yet. You might love some pussy.
I'm going to leave it alone.
Like, bruh.
I get people telling me I'm wrong for the shit I feel
they
like.
Need to leave their business to themselves. Yeah. They keep, because then the white, Gray Bell Union?
Gray Bell?
They should like, you know what I'm saying, eat that man's ass and shit. First of all, no, because that's gay. Cause
she said that?
So she
believes that's a part of
she
oral
said
sex.
Eat your man's ass.
Same thing I said.
Let me tell you something. Don't eat my nigga. And
he looked like he get his ass licked too. He like nail polish on his toes.
Yeah,
and shit.
that's
like,
the crazy part.
I can't.
But guess what though? That's crazy. Cause D-Wade was my favorite player when he
y'all thought Chris Bosh
ain't got shit.
This where he got it from.
Chris Bosh was gay as fuck.
Hey yo.
Fuck that. That nigga was
hey,
gay.
But look,
yeah, he did tap niggas, but
hey, the White Howard had the trendy though.
Oh man.
Hey, you be surprised. Look, you be surprised how many of them motherfuckers is a little.
You ain't in the industry unless you know.
Well, I guess I will stay where
That's
I'm
a good point though. That's a good point, because in the industry it seemed like they
I was gonna get it. That's why I brought this question out, because like if you look at the shit like, you know, with the Lil Nas X, the Tyler the Creator shit, the Jada Smith, like all these, and these are the people who don't have the best music, but it seems like they the ones who getting pushed the most, because they on the
they're
on the
feminizing the black.
You know what I mean?
Then
you see them, and they rocking pink suits and all this. Like, all right, bro, look, but what Prince used to do, you know, Prince was a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Prince had hella broad.
Look, you too young.
He was just androgynous.
You understand Prince?
Like,
Prince had bitches.
Yeah, Prince had women out the ass. The women, the caliber of women that Prince had was ridiculous. Like, these women were fucking beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that shit ain't even. That you can't even compare the two. Like his lane was totally different.
Won't Sheila E.
She was a drummer.
Yeah,
Sheila E. Vanity. Yeah. Who else? Like his wife was beautiful. Like yo.
But see, we are from a different age though. This era now, these motherfuckers like these.
Alright, so let's get off the gay shit real quick, man. Let's talk some other shit. So let me ask you a question, man. How do y'all feel about the current state of hip hop, man? Do y'all think it's better or worse than it was during the golden era?
See, once again, though, going back to the gay shit, these motherfuckers, these motherfuckers are soft, man. These motherfuckers soft.
It go right hand in hand.
It does.
Thank you.
It does. It does.
Exactly, my nigga.
It does.
Like, these niggas soft. Like what we grew up listening to, real shit. Niggas was rapping about real shit. Mm-hmm. These niggas now, they rapping about shit they ain't even been through. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They just, you know what I'm saying, making a song or whatever.
Niggas is junkies.
Yeah.
Like old boy, the baby said.
Future said the shit too.
Yeah.
I don't
but
really
even
doing all these
young
drugs, I
boy,
just rap about it.
Young boy, young something, whatever the fuck that nigga name is. He was like, I was just rapping about shit I don't even do. Like, exactly.
Because it sound good. It's
now, how we grew up, these niggas was rapping about shit that we know. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We was in the trap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if y'all was. I was.
Never been one a day in my life, sir.
Yeah, I don't do that kind of stuff.
But it's just dumb, man. It's just stupid.
I think.
Matter of fact, 6ix9ine.
I'm not even gonna speak on him because I just had a stupid ass conversation about that shit at work the other day.
Bro, I don't even know his music.
Clown.
I ain't even know his music. The only reason I know about him because they say he was a snitch. I'm like, who the fuck is 6ix9ine? What's his music? I'm like,
I'm gonna bring this up though, because I was at work.
Down.
We had the conversation, and there was some young cats, and I was talking to them about 24-ish, and you know they actually with a straight face was like, "Yo, yeah, man, we don't Jay-Z whack, Jada Kiss is whack, 50 they whack." I'm like, what? I'm like, well, what about Fab? They're like, oh yeah, Fab cool. I'm like, so who y'all listen to? They're like, man, I think Tekashi better than all them niggas.
I would slap the shit out of one of them.
What?
I'm having the big one, honey.
I'm literally sitting here looking at this dude on the inside. I'm whipping his ass like, what?
Elizabeth will come to join you.
Fuck you, man. Like, and they're like, man, we don't want to hear all that. old poetical shit. I'm like, so y'all actually like that Sticky Vicky y'all? They're like, yo, that's
They
that
don't
shit. I'm
understand
like,
that shit is over their head. Like,
I'm like, wow, like.
it's over their head.
I said, boy, y'all must, and I literally told him, I said, y'all had to be the product of what was being sold back then.
Yeah,
y'all are the outcome of that shit.
Like shit, bro, you don't celebrate no snitch.
Hell no.
Exactly.
Nobody want to listen.
You don't celebrate no junkie either. But apparently niggas out here want to pop pills and do all this crazy shit. I'm like, yo, I remember niggas got that Percocet when you went to surgery and you needed the pain pills because your ass got cut.
Look, man, my back be hurt.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas
just out here popping perks for the fuck of, like,
shit.
if you want to just smoke a weed, me growing up, alright, niggas smoke weed, that was it.
It
won't no outside of that shit, like, yo, you gonna smoke, whatever. That was it. Ain't no, oh, try this, try. Nah,
you had your weed and you had your drink. And that was about as far as you took it.
That's it.
And I'm going to be honest. When I had to goddamn get a tooth pulled, and them motherfuckers gave me them Vicodins, and I took one of them shits, right? And I promise you, in about 8 hours, I was like, yo, I don't know what the fuck they done gave me.
You still got them?
Nah, they gone.
You know it.
You know what I'm saying? But I was like, yo, me personally, I couldn't handle that motherfucker. After 8 hours, I'm sitting there, I'm laying on the bed shaking and sweating and shit. I'm like,
you going through withdrawals already?
Yeah. Yo,
now,
bro,
I don't know.
I'm not built for that shit, man.
Now, I've had
I take Advils.
Yeah, I've had Vicodin, but I've had surgery. So when a woman's in, when you've had like major surgery, and you take that shit like, so that anytime I've had surgery and I've had like Percocet or Vicodin, I would take that shit and go right to sleep. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then after a while, I didn't want to continue to take that shit because I would have to take like Vicodin and like 800 milligram ibuprofen. Like that's how bad the pain was. But that shit would just knock me out.
So you
and go to
bed
sleep.
rest.
After about a week, I'm gonna stop taking that shit because I don't know the long term effects of shit like that. So, but I never understood why people would just take that shit. I was like, yo, I don't feel high. I just go to sleep.
Yeah, I know what it do for me. So I'm like, how y'all taking this shit and y'all just running around horny as hell? Like, I don't get it.
Nah, my nigga. Like, I've never been in that situation.
What?
I've never been in that situation. It was because I was in excruciating pain, and it was like, all right, let me take this shit, and it knocked you out. Like that's all it did. And if I woke back up, it's because the pain, the pills that wore off, the pain came back. I take them shits again, go right back to sleep. Like,
I felt like Pookie. Like literally, I was
fuck all that.
Damn.
Fuck that Percocet shit. When I had my last surgery at Maryview.
Murderview.
Yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Old girl had injected me with fentanyl.
Oh shit, you went straight to the moon.
Yo.
No, but it was fucked up, right? Cause I remember this shit exactly. I was like,
it's straight feet.
Damn, they curved
God
you,
damn,
man.
I was like, hey, nurse, man, I'm hurting, you know what I'm saying? Cause, you know what I'm saying, I had all this cancer shit, you know what I mean? So, I was like, yo, she was like, okay, I'm gonna give you some pain medicine and shit. So I had the shit strapped up. That's why my arm look like this right here. You know what I'm saying? And then I was sitting there in the bed like this.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, hold up, this don't feel right. I said, oh shit.
You know that shit going straight through your veins.
Yeah.
That shit going straight to your blood. Like
they give you this one little bag that you throw up in, just like that long. I was like, oh shit. Then I had my family in there. They were like, what's wrong with you? I said, I don't know. I'm sitting here like, this shit doesn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? I just had this shit cut open. I'm like, yo, I want to throw up so bad. Then I did throw up though. I threw it up.
And
I was like,
and
then I asked her, it was just a little bag. And I was like, what the fuck did you put in my shit? She said, fentanyl, some shit like that.
Yeah, that thing fentanyl is the shit they
but
use
see,
in surgery.
I was like, that's the shit that you put with heroin.
Yeah,
exactly.
matter of fact, yeah.
See? I was like, hold up, man.
Oh shit. No, I read about it.
I'll be watching that shit on
Drugs.
He watched Drugs Inc. like I do on Netflix. That's how you know about that shit.
But they cut the heroin.
Yeah, that's why I know I heard it before. Like fentanyl.
Fentanyl. I'm sitting in the bed like,
crazy. That shit crazy, yo.
I was like, hey, what y'all give me?
That shit they give you in the hospital, that shit is potent like.
Murder View. Hey, Mary Washington.
Yeah, they were trying to get
Mary Washington.
Yeah.
Hey.
That shit they give you in the hospital, you be nodding off in the next 2 minutes. Like,
Man.
Hey,
that
Tramadol
shit
weak.
serious.
Tramadol is weak. That shit garbage.
Hey, I don't know.
I'm just saying, Tramadol is weak, man.
Oh no, man, I can't do that shit. I'm gonna just give me some Tylenol 800s.
Fuck
some
the
Advil
bill.
800s.
I
don't want all that
shit from Walgreens.
That's what I want.
Oh, you want the heart.
I want to be able to keep rolling. I want to be able to get up and still go do some shit.
He want that certain.
Unless it's codeine. I remember they did give me some codeine one time. I was hooked on that
Still
shit
got
like
that?
a motherfucker. Nope. I was gone, boy. Like I used to literally be like, "Man, I'm about to go take me a nap." Take a shot of that bitch.
He taking shots of codeine. My boy's up
Good
there.
But hey, look, y'all take the Percocets and be knocked out, man. Shit, I take them shits and just be up, like.
No, that shit not.
Because your ass strange.
Yeah, I do take a lot of pills.
No way in hell, bro. I'd be like, you give me a Percocet, bro. I'm done for the day. Maybe
Yeah,
2.
especially if I'm hurting,
Shit
man.
ain't
I don't
that
want to do
strong.
nothing but go to sleep.
It
Like,
don't matter.
I need to sleep this shit off.
Say strong. You had fentanyl. I mean,
Like, man, this ain't
It's a whole
shit.
different beast in your veins now.
Give me that cocktail of the pills. Give me about 3 of them bitches and mix them up.
I do take a lot of pills though. Like I take,
man.
yeah, I take a lot of pills and shit.
Alright, well,
Cause I'm schizophrenic and shit, so I
we
got.
know you crazy.
I told you it was just like watching myself, man. It's kind of scary over here. This shit is crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
y'all funny.
Hey, but you know what though?
Look,
You know what? Let's get back to the subject. So
How many groupies have
you
you?
got a man? You sure you got a man?
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure.
Trying to hit you.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, he
let
really.
me ask you one more time, because maybe
That's how he
2
got
minutes
on girl fucked
later,
up.
maybe 2 minutes later, she might be
He
like,
said
oh,
he said, hey, look, he said one of them pictures looking right in the camera with the.
He gave her the bedroom
You
ass.
are
That's
not
what it was.
watching me.
No, I didn't. No.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you
Have
did.
you ever had a phone conversation, actual phone conversation?
No, and I'm glad I didn't. Hey, look, I was about to give her my phone number until she started tripping. I was like, nah.
Hey, yo, hit me up. I give you this nigga phone number.
Well,
And, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you looking at his page, well, shit, you already blocked me, so
That's alright. She's still following on YouTube.
yeah, she is.
Matter of fact,
she
speaking of
still
YouTube,
subscribe.
hey,
See, look though.
if you're watching this and you're not on
Hey,
YouTube, and
but
you
hold
can see
on,
this
bro.
shit, hit us
You
on
cannot
YouTube, Bad
have
Nigga 2
feelings.
Podcast.
You cannot have feelings and you just talk to somebody on 2 fucking days.
Hey,
You-
bro.
But it was like
her for
24
48
hours.
No,
You
this
talked to
was
her
like-
all
that was like
day,
36
though.
hours.
Bro,
You talked to her all day, though.
It was like 36
you
hours
text
of
her
straight
breakfast,
conversation with y'all. dog.
lunch,
I couldn't even get to the top of the
brunch.
fucking conversation.
This is the
Dinner.
microwave era,
Snack.
bro, so it
Yes.
happens quick.
You know what I'm saying?
That nigga had 100
Hey, I'm about to go
messages.
take a dump right quick.
You know what? Matter of fact, you know what she said? She said, "Well, I bet you'll want to fuck in 2 days. So if you want to fuck in 2 days, you can like me in 2 days."
Well,
y'all women crazy as hell.
nah,
I
ain't
think
that
you
serious
led her
for me,
wrong,
dog.
bro.
I
Now that I think about it, I think you led her wrong.
We're gonna read them 100 messages. I'm gonna read the messages
guess
for the
you- oh, I thought you wanted to read
podcast.
it.
nigga.
I couldn't even get to the top of it. That's how many
I saw you
messages.
strolling. I was like, "God
I was
damn, that look
My
like me and
nigga.
my wife texting
My
for a
nigga.
week."
I was just chilling. We were just going back and
You were
forth.
bored.
Oh, y'all was
And-
in
exactly.
See, but you gotta control
But then she
yourself.
started hitting me with the, oh, I got feelings for you. Then I was like this.
Y'all was
You
engaged.
shouldn't have been texting her while you was on the toilet.
I was.
See?
See?
I was on this shit like
Probably
that.
in the bed. I'm about to lay down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good night, love.
Yo,
In
you
this
see
bed
this
right there.
robe and shit I got
Yeah, so
on
she
now.
probably hopped in the bed. Well, shit, I'm in the
Good
bed.
night, sweetheart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna thank you.
Hey, look, wake up to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
But look though,
You know
what I
but
mean?
look though.
You up?
But look.
You up, darling?
Oh, man.
Sweetheart, you
Just
up?
wanted to let
I
you
know
know.
it's-
I just
I know
said
it's-
in my head.
Let me know you
Hey,
made it
yo,
to work safe.
I know it's
You know what I'm
3:27 in
saying?
the morning. I just got to take my morning piss, and I thought I saw your green light on.
Which train you on? The A train? Be safe, love.
You
I
on
know
your way
it's
to
I know it's
Brooklyn,
dangerous
right?
out
Hey,
there
y'all know
in
what's
New York.
crazy though? Y'all know what's crazy?
It happened.
Cause it did. Hey, Shorty went. She said, "All right, I'm gonna take a nap," and now I ain't responding. Then after her nap, she was like, I'm up, man. What you doing?" I'm like, "Come on now." That's what she said.
You seen the shit said I was on
Thinking of you, sweetness.
Oh my God.
You set yourself up for this shit.
Well, if y'all see somebody that talk shit against T.O., yeah, Shorty tripping.
Your best bet is not to comment at all, because then we're going to know who you are. So,
please.
You might want to remain anonymous.
You don't want me to find out.
Hey, my females will drag your ass up and down. I'm telling you.
You might
don't get on my page talking that dumb shit.
Just keep it
secret. Cause they will drag your shit. Like this bitch is like I don't even call bitches bitches, but I
don't call bitches either.
Really?
Yo.
See, normally on another video, this would be the part where I'd be like, "Hey, you don't roll footage," and so all the times you said bitch.
Like, bitch.
But I don't feel like doing all that editing.
You ain't
so we're going to just let you slide this time.
No, I'm going to clarify that though. I call a bitch, but a woman is a woman. There's a difference.
Yeah, it is a difference.
Definitely.
It is a difference, bitch.
But see, with this nigga here though, it's just straight up bitch. He'll be like, "Look, man,
bitch.
You know I love my queens, but these bitches, man, I swear up and down, yo, I can't stand these bitches. No, not them. Not you, queen. I'm just saying these bitches in general." Like,
see, that's why me and him don't get along. Because
this is why we can't have nice things.
In his face, you know what I'm saying?
I wish
smack this.
I wish a nigga would.
Nah,
let
him
do it.
Nah, because he think he got because he think he got this little beard and shit. Like I won't rock his shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
This is a buffer. I won't even feel them punches through this motherfucker.
Hey.
Try them.
See, we got people in here, so we gonna chill. You know what I mean? I will fuck that nigga shit up.
You know, we got in the fight last week. I got that shit on camera.
Oh yeah.
World star.
You saw I twerk beat Noah's ass up?
World star.
Did you see that?
Hey, you shot my shoes, nigga.
You alright?
You weak with it.
Okay, watch.
Hey, don't nobody pay attention to this nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Says
what
the
we
nigga
doing?
with the
What
bonnet.
we doing?
Says the nigga with the bonnet on though, right?
Oh, that's what we're doing.
Hey, you went there. I was trying to be chill.
That
so check this out.
That nigga got
anyway.
the gay goddamn green hat on. How about that?
That was a scarf. And it's see-through too. That shit sheer like a motherfucker, bro. What's up with that?
Hey, you know what? See,
I'm just saying, you look like Joan of Arc right now.
All right, we got. Hey, we got comp. You know.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't act up.
Don't do it.
Don't act up.
Hey, bro.
Hey,
you know how. Hey, it's been a while since I had a
don't
good
nobody,
roast
don't
session.
nobody care about this nigga. Don't nobody care about this nigga.
They shouldn't. I ain't nobody.
So we
so
get
anyway,
back to the
yeah. So let me ask y'all this, man. Do y'all think that being indie artists, y'all catch more scrutiny than the mainstream artists? And let me explain. You take people like y'all who actually do music that has content, lyrics and shit like that. People might be like, man, I mean, they alright. But then you turn around and see them same motherfuckers like, oh, that Tatiana joint, oh, that Blueface, that shit go hard as a bitch. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? So what do y'all think about that when it comes to that?
Don't compare me with
But I mean, not just him, but just in general, like, is it, you feel like it's harder to get people to listen to y'all shit as opposed to...
I personally don't, because I feel like as an artist, either you gonna fuck with me or you don't. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I make my music like for me, how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't base it off of what's going on now, what the trend is. I've never been that type of artist. Whatever I feel like doing, you know what I'm saying? Whether if I want to sing on a hook, you know what I mean? Or rap on this if I want to make a commercial song this day and give you straight fire, just straight underground that day. You know what I'm saying? I have that lane where I feel like I can go either way. Either you gonna fuck with it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody who fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But everybody not gonna like me. Somebody might be like, oh, well, Miscelanyus, I don't think she that hot. You know what I'm saying? She alright. And that's how you feel. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I learned, I was looking at something with Jay-Z and he was like, yo, artists are too afraid to be themselves. You know what I'm saying? This was years ago when I seen that shit. I was like, yo, I thought about that shit. I was like, some people are worried about what people are going to say about their creative juices. It's your creative juices. You have this talent. So use that talent, and whoever fuck with you, they gonna gravitate towards you. You know what I'm saying? And for me, on my end, I have older people that, like at my job, you know what I'm saying, uncles, aunts. I had to be conscious of when I'm making music as far as like the profanity that I use. Because when your uncle like, hey, where you CD at, girl? Pull it up, I want to listen to it.
You
You're
can't
like,
get it on.
you know what I'm saying? So I started,
let me tell you
I started
something.
rearranging shit like, yo, you know, I would give them the disclaimer like, look, I cuss, but I don't cuss as much as I used to. So I want my aunt that's 50, 60 years old to listen to it and understand what I'm saying and not just hear fuck, bitch, dick, nigga, this. You know what I'm saying? And then you got younger kids. I have younger kids that like my music. And I'm like, shit, I can't have my little niece or my nephew. You know what I'm saying?
What he said?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So at that point, it becomes, my mind frame is different and I have to start thinking about the audience. But whoever fuck with you, they gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? It's just up to you if you gonna stay true to yourself and be creative. Like, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna do what I feel. If I feel like doing this, that's what it's gonna be. If they don't fuck with it, then hey, like, my Talk About Me song, that was totally different from what I ever done. I was a little skeptical. I was like, fuck it, it's different. I like this shit. I'm gonna see what niggas say. And motherfuckers fuck with it. Because it was totally different from what I've done. So, you know what I'm saying? It was, I was afraid, but I was like, you know what, fuck it. This is me. Either they gonna fuck with it or they not. Mm-hmm. So I feel like as an artist, like, I don't give a fuck what people think, you know, negatively. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If you don't, hey, cool, that's your cup of tea. All right, you want to listen to Blueface? That's fine. I don't fuck with Blueface. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to stay true to what I listen to. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think just the people that I'm around makes me more conscious of how I do my music. I have white people that, you know, they buy my merchandise, and then, hey, their granddaughter might want to pull up my video and listen to my music. You know what I'm saying? So that shit affects everything. So when it comes down to who don't like me, it's like, all right, that's cool. These two might not, but these 2,000 may. You know what I'm saying? So I say, fuck who don't like this shit.
Same question.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck who fuck with me for real. Like, I mean, because like, at the end of the day, somebody gonna fuck with you. Yeah. I look at it, it's like over 1 billion people in this world, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like, one person don't matter. Like you said, these two over here don't, but these 2,000 over here do. Mm-hmm. That's even like hometown. Like, people might not fuck with you here, but they streaming my shit in the UK. They streaming my shit in China.
Hey, that's
Colombia.
Good too.
So
you
be
like,
overseas,
man, ain't nobody fuck with your shit. You be like, well, I just checked the analytics for my shit from overseas. I'm doing real good right now.
When y'all talking about, when y'all talk about overseas, a lot of our people that like our shit on Facebook, these motherfuckers across the world.
Yeah, they love.
Because I looked at it, I was like, where these people at? Shit, China, fucking
Guam.
I'm like,
oh yeah, they everywhere. Australia.
I'm like, who the fuck are these people? But they looking at our shit though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I say, wow.
People in the UK.
But you know what's crazy though? Is people that you can be close to, and they don't even fuck with your shit. Ain't that shit fucked up?
Yeah.
I got family members who never seen an episode of the podcast.
It's like you can grow up with people, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they won't even fuck with your shit.
I bet you get that bag. Hey, I always like your music.
Man, you know, I've been fucking with your shit from day one.
I remember that time I had my CD and I tried to put it in the car, and you was like, nah, we ain't listening to that shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
I mean, be like that.
Oh no, okay, no. Put me on right.
I mean, but I'm gonna tell you something funny. Like, my nephew is 24, and he put me on to Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, he put me on like Kendrick Lamar. So I can't even say that it's all young kids.
Oh no,
because he put me on to like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. And like the people that he listens to, like it's hip hop now. Of course, he got the little ratchet music that he listens to as well.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I've even put him on to some local artists. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, who is that? I like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So his age bracket is some people that they're like, oh, okay, I like this. You know, I like real spitting. I like real hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he listens to my music. I'm his aunt. So, you know what I'm saying? He's going to listen to my shit. And, you know, the era that I brought him, you know, he was raised up under me in. It was in the Wu-Tang era. Like, he used to love Wu-Tang. Like, he would come in like,
that's how you raise your kids.
You know what I'm saying? So, he grew up under all of that real hip-hop. You know what I mean? And that's all I listened to. All I listened to was Mobb Deep, Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like, Wu-Tang. All of that. You know what I'm saying? All of that good shit that we grew up with. He was listening to that because he was young as well. You know what I mean? So I can't even say it's all young people. Yeah, but a majority of them, like, it's a couple of little young artists that I like. I like Roddy Ricch. I like the Baby. Lil Baby. That's about it. I like Moneybagg Yo. Yeah. I like him. He cool. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
I just got put on the Kendrick. Was it Rod Wave? Rod Wave?
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
Depressing, man.
Yeah, it is a little sad. Like, you got to be in the mood for that shit. But it's like, okay. And I've heard some others, like, I guess it's NBA Youngboy or something. And, you know.
I never heard his music. Like,
here's the thing. If you listen to the radio, you ain't gonna really know who the hell it is because all of them sound
the exact same.
But sometimes you may be in there, you catch that one, and you be like, man, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, the only one I
throw Shazam on real quick and be like,
okay.
And I Shazam them, then I go to Pandora, pull them up. I'm like, okay, they got some decent shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's not too many of them.
Yeah, a lot of them they do all sound. It's like it's one sound. And everybody sounds the same. Which, when you look back in the 90s...
The drumline shit. One band, one sound.
Yeah, it's like, even back in the 90s, you didn't really have everybody sounding the same. That was the complete opposite. They made sure that nobody sounded the same. It was like, nah, I can't sound like this person. Like, we have to have our own name.
It's still like that out here. It's just they're pushing a certain type of music to the forefront.
Yeah, you know they want a certain message out there, which is damaging to the community, if you ask me.
I think
the message is horrible. You know what I'm saying?
I think back then with the artists.
2000, like 15. Shit, I like the South music. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, the South always there.
T.I., Lil Jon, Eastside.
But even with them there, if you listen to the music that came out, you know, early 2000s,
the crunk music,
the 90s, all that. Even with the groups, each artist made sure they had a different voice. Like Prodigy didn't sound like Nas. Nas didn't sound like Raekwon. Raekwon didn't sound like Meth and Ghostface. You know what I'm saying? Damn, 3 Stacks and Big Boy. They didn't want to sound like T.I. They didn't want to sound like Killer Mike or Bone Crusher and all that. I mean, you know, they older now, so they all doing different shit. But
in 2000,
Juvenile ain't sound.
I'm about to say, even when the Hot Boys came out, like, everybody, they had a whole other wave. Like, everybody was rocking Jabos and Reeds out my hood. Like, it was crazy. Niggas had on the white tees and Jabos and the Reeboks. Like, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But they was dope though. It's like they was on that hood shit, and the hood niggas could relate to them. You know what I'm saying? They out of Louisiana.
Even like, though they sound way different.
I'm gonna tell you, I was looking at the evolution of hip hop. So that's on Netflix. So I was watching this shit and I thought it was good. Especially when they went to New Orleans, because you start learning the background of New Orleans, and that was shit I didn't even know. I'm like, I'm a hip hop head, and just looking at that and seeing like the background of how their background is bounce music, you know what I'm saying? And then they took that bounce shit and then started, you know what I mean, making their own lane, like with Manny Fresh. Like, his dad was like this famous ass, you know what I'm saying, DJ, you know what I mean, that was known throughout, you know what I mean? So it's like when you start looking at their background, then you start understanding their style of music. But that shit was different to everybody else. Like, that shit was different in New York. It was a culture shock. You know what I'm saying? If you look back, back that ass up was like the, you know, that's what they do down there. Yeah. But that was the first time you seen motherfuckers twerking on TV, and it wasn't like degrading, it wasn't nasty. It was like, like, okay, what's this? It was a culture
video. I recorded that video on VHS.
Yeah, it was like a culture shock. But if you go back, looking at the evolution of hip hop, that twerk shit, that like the little boys do it, the little girls do it, the older people, like that's their culture. You know what I'm saying? So looking at shit like that, you like, okay, you start to understand these backgrounds of people and you respect it even more, even with Master P. You know what I'm saying? When No Limit came out, No Limit had it on lock.
Yeah, I think
you know what I mean?
The first independent artist.
Yeah, he was the first independent. Yeah,
he on all his shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, just looking at that and looking at the evolution of hip hop and all these different eras. The South always was in their own lane. They always, you know what I'm saying? You got to respect it. And then going back, being able to see the actual background and the groundwork of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You like, yo, okay, you respect it even more.
Hey, to be honest,
you know what I mean?
I fuck with the South before I fuck with North music. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that South.
I mean, that was more up north first, and then
I
gravitated towards the South once it came out.
I'm from Southern South, Smoke and all that shit. Mixtapes like, alright, yo.
I mean, well, I'm from the South, so
see what it's all about.
I just rock with the South harder than I rock like New York shit.
Most definitely.
I mean, there's more.
Now, don't get me wrong, though. I fuck with 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, whoever else y'all wanna know what I'm saying. But I walk with T.I., Lil Jon, and them before
I mean, in today's climate, though, you don't even people not even I don't want to say locked down, but they're not even prevalent to a certain sound now. Because you remember back then, it would be if you was from New York, you made sure you sounded like you was from New York. If you was from down south, you made sure you sounded like that. If you was from the West, you had a West Coast vibe. Now it's such a melting pot that it's nothing to hear somebody like Jeezy do a West Coast track, or hear somebody from Florida who rap like
Ross, perfect example.
You know what I'm saying?
If you didn't know he was from Miami,
you would
not know. Like his style of rap and his whole demeanor is not down south. Like you know what I'm saying? He gives me the more up north feel. You know what I mean? But when you learn he was from Miami, you like, oh shit! Like nobody raps like this from Miami. You are really a one of a kind. Like nobody from Florida raps like that.
Uncle Luke,
Trina, all of them.
Like, okay, yeah.
He sounds nothing like them. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why he's been so successful. But he'd give you the down south tracks. You know what I'm saying? But overall, no, he does not sound like a down south artist to me. I've always felt like he had that more up north. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe more of a Houston kind of, like he kind of mixes it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of, he's meshing it. But the way they are in Florida, nah, he sounds nothing like anybody. I definitely agree. So I most definitely feel you on that shit. Like, I fuck with Ross.
Oh yeah, that's what go on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially the shit he did with the, within the industry, and probably when he first came in, I was like, yeah, he ain't gonna last long. But
is he the reason
why you got your when he first came in?
I'm gonna be honest, no, because I didn't really start growing my beard till like last year, and for a long time I was fighting that shit. Hold on, nigga, I got this. I was fighting this shit like. I used to wear it thick. I never let it grow out like this. I used to do
quiet, I was quiet, bro. Until you
I used to go to it. I used to keep the chin straps.
I remember you having some type of facial hair.
Let me tell you something.
I always had something, but it won't. I ain't never let it get like this till last year.
1999. High school. This nigga. Beard. Talking about he just started growing that shit. Nigga, we was in high school, Nasman River, Suffolk. That nigga was that nigga was the only one. We at the bus stop, right? We at the bus stop, chilling. I had a little mustache, just a little mustache. This nigga right here, bearded up.
It wasn't like that.
That's the fuck it was, nigga.
It wasn't. It was connected, but it won't like thick like they.
I mean, it ain't like that, but
yeah, you can see it.
That nigga was one of the. That nigga was one of the.
Oh, you the nigga going to the store about the cigarettes?
Yeah.
Maybe.
It might let me.
But no, I'm gonna be honest.
This nigga had a whole. And we was in 9th grade.
I used to hate getting my hair cut, right? And so
we was in 9th grade.
Before Freeway came out, you would see people who had thick beards. You didn't really pay no attention to it. I'll never forget this shit. One day I was at an N1 game. And
go back.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
N1.
yeah.
Told you,
So
yeah.
I was in the N1 game. I had my
Told
joint.
you.
I ain't go to the barbershop that week. I was like, man, fuck it, I ain't going.
Fuck that shit.
So I'm at the joint and I heard this one chick say, oh, you know, he don't need to have his beard out like that. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. So then you think back to when Freeway came out of shit, and then people was like, oh man, that shit crazy. And I'm like, yo, I've been wearing my beard like that. But, you know, I wasn't doing it for a fashion. It was just, I didn't go to the barbershop like that. And then all of a sudden, I turned around, and now everybody and their mama wearing their beards out.
So you set the trend.
The way you look now.
Probably.
The way you look now. We was in ninth grade. We was in ninth grade, and he looked just like that.
9th grade, cuz.
Well, I was in 9th grade. He was in 2nd. He was a year older than.
Oh, he was on that grown man shit, huh?
But he was like, "Hey, we be at the bus stop on some real shit. We be at the bus stop. I'm chilling, and he got his."
Hey, man, I need to be telling my business.
God damn, my nigga, you like 45?
I need to be telling my business.
That's the grown man thing. Grown
Hey,
man,
we used to
dog.
sit at
We
the
be
bus
telling
stop.
my
I was like,
business,
God damn, nigga. And then they had the whole shit. Hey, remember when they say if you eat pussy and shit, you get facial hair and shit? Y'all remember that shit? Yeah,
Peach
you remember that
fuzz,
shit.
peach fuzz.
Yeah. Hey, so we was like, yo, Mike must be eating a lot of pussy. Cause God,
You had more
cause
than
Mike
peach fuzz.
had the whole.
When he was saying back there, I don't eat no pussy. I don't eat no pussy.
I would neither confirm nor deny that statement. Just so you know that. I'm not
Him
confirming
and
nor
Marcus
denying.
Key. Him and Marcus Key. Both of them, they had the whole beard and everything. We like, God damn, how old is this nigga? God shit. That nigga must be eating a lot of pussy.
Sorry.
Now, see, when we was young though,
You got
eating pussy was wrong.
Now
Now it's like you better eat the pussy. Yeah,
I
so
was more so like, I wonder what's so bad about it. Like, okay.
we already said it's got the beard.
Hey, yo.
Oh, man. See.
We kinda make it
Anyway,
Yeah,
moving
yeah.
on.
Y'all wild as shit.
Moving.
hey, stir it up, baby.
Oh, man. Moving on. Okay.
Motherfucking bro.
All right, well, let's stir the shit up some more. Let me ask y'all this. What do you think is something that y'all don't get credit for, that y'all do, that y'all should get credit for?
Okay.
Let's go there. Let's make them think a little bit. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And I'll set it off while y'all thinking.
Well,
I'm going to be honest. When I was doing
y'all
music...
get validated for shit that y'all doing.
Yeah. And I'm going to take it back. I'm going to say when I was doing music, I felt like when I used to see people do videos, everybody did just the regular hood joint. Stand in front of your hood, whole bunch of people, and that's it. I always tried to do like something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think my very first video I did at a car show. I was like, okay, nobody doing this shit. I'm gonna do a video at a car show. Next thing I know, guess what I see pop up? Car show videos. Okay, try something different. Shot my shit at the train station, in the alleys, all this shit. Like, guess what I start seeing pop up? Alley videos, train stations. Okay, fuck this. I'm taking this shit to the graveyard. Guess what I see pop up after that? Graveyard
Fuck
videos.
that. I ain't
Like,
going
you
to
know
make
what?
that
God
graveyard
damn.
on the video class.
Yeah, man. But you know, this is all years ago. I've been out of the game for a minute, but
I feel, man. So now I gotta go back. Like I gotta go.
Hey, go for it.
I gotta go all the way back. I think what a lot of people don't know, as far as like on the music end, is that I probably am one of the first artists to have my music featured on TV, like VH1, MTV. I had like 6 different songs on MTV2, MTV. It was Basketball Wives, Sweet 16, Caged. I think that's it. But you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really make a big deal about it. But I hadn't seen anybody that had that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was like I said, I didn't go on. I think I didn't know that it was happening, and I actually was watching Basketball Wives, and they was like having a strip party. It was like one of the first seasons. They was having a strip party for one of the wives, and I was like, is that my motherfucking song? Oh, is that my goddamn song on TV? Then nobody's in the house with me. Nobody is sharing this moment. I'm flipping the fuck out, and I called my manager like, nigga, I just heard my motherfucking song on TV. He was like, oh yeah, that shit. Yeah, that shit. And
I knew they was gonna do that.
Yeah, nigga, you didn't tell me. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think when I posted this shit, I be trying to go back in my Facebook memories to see when I posted. I think I had posted it one time. And it wasn't too much, like, ain't nobody really saying that. And I was like, I don't know if they think it online or niggas like, whatever, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, I ought to be a bitch and just start posting the videos so you can hear my motherfucking song in the back. But I ain't never been, that's how I was feeling. I was like, yo, I feel like I am in the area that I know, indie. I don't know too many artists that has had their shit featured on major networks. You know what I'm saying? Outside of like T. Riffit gets hella placements. You know what I'm saying? And he be so humble about that shit. Yeah. That nigga has hella placements on all these fucking channels. Like, you will hear his beat and not even know that shit is him. You know what I'm saying? So, like, outside of him, I never knew any artist that did that. But like I said, I never made it a big deal and, like, blasted it because I don't want to make it seem like, oh, she bragging. Like, nah, nigga, this is my resume. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what the fuck I've done shit niggas ain't did. How many songs, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be like, yo, well, how many songs you had on MTV, bitch? You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of person, but, you know what I'm saying? I feel like on that level, like, yo, I feel like I never got credit for that. Even though, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't me that personally did it, but the fact that that's where it ended up, you know what I'm saying? The people I was dealing with, you know what I'm saying, made that happen. Management made that happen, but still, I feel like on that level, I've never got credit for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, because I'm like, I don't know no artists that...
You better than me, because I'd be like, hey!
I didn't, yo.
What? That's me.
Yeah,
that's my shit
I never
right
did.
there.
I never did. I don't know why. I mean, especially, I wasn't tech savvy either enough to, you know, actually post this shit either, but it was just like, I've seen these different songs, you know what I'm saying? Even people at my house and the shit come on MTV, and I was like, yo, that's my song. Playing in the background type shit. Niggas was like, what? You know what I'm saying?
You know why I would have done that shit? Because, especially at that time, in this area, everybody was vying for that, I did this before everybody else shit. You know what I'm saying? So I would have just did that off GP, like, oh yeah, by the way,
I mean, I probably can still do it now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like I said, I'm not that arrogant, boasting type person, but I could probably be like, yo, so how many people can say they had X, Y, and Z on these channels, these many songs? You know what I'm saying? Ass cap don't lie. I think I said on my Sweet 16, like, I have a song where I'm briefly talking about this shit, but I was like, you know, all right, this is my shit where I'm going to put out and let everybody know they have my arrogant moment in this song, but I'm gonna give y'all niggas, it's called history. I'm gonna give y'all niggas this motherfucking history lesson for those who don't fucking know. But that's probably like the only thing I feel like, you know what I'm saying, niggas don't give me credit for. Cause I'm like, yo, I was pretty much the first from here to do that shit, you know what I'm saying? To have an actual song, lyrics that was played on these different, you know what I'm saying? Like MTV did like a whole write-up about the shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's probably like the only thing. Other than that, I mean, you know, like I said, I've been doing this shit for a long time. So I mean, but that's like really the only thing that stands out to me. Okay. That make me feel like, you know, give me my props.
Let's go to the show.
Give me
shit like for real, man. I don't even be.
Hold on real quick.
Oh shit.
Hey, you sure you got a man?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
oh, she confused.
I
just had to ask though. No.
I don't be looking for credit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hold on, bro. You gotta speak up.
I don't really be looking for credit.
Oh shit.
Nah, I be chill when I, you know what I'm saying? I like to chill most of the time till I get turned up, whatever. But I don't really look for credit, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I will say, like, you know, I encourage a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I be the force behind certain people. You know what I'm saying? Like, might see somebody I know, they, you know what I'm saying, need some advice or something, I get behind you, I tell you what's up, you know what I'm saying, give you my point of view, whatever. You know, and a lot of people they really don't give credit to people like that.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we could be sitting here talking, and let's say, like my cousin, for instance, we'll be sitting there freestyling, boom, 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 and he just sitting back there. He don't, I be like, yo, you need to record. Nigga don't record. But he'll say something, I be like, well, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna tell niggas I took it from you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of nigga I am, though. And he won't even remember it. About a year later, he heard a song, but like, yeah, I took that from you. You know what I'm saying? Or the motherfucker be like, yo, you can't. Nah, I got that from him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you got people that they won't do that. You know what I'm saying? But
okay.
Well, I don't really be looking for credit. Like, fuck that credit. Just do what the fuck you gonna do.
Shut up, Chuck.
You ain't said.
Nah, I'm just saying.
You ain't said, but I'm gonna say
that. What the fuck is that?
I'm gonna say this. When I seen the damn shit on Facebook, when they was doing the tap and go joints, and I was like, hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm the first. Matter of fact, fuck that. I'm the first nigga.
You the first person I seen with that shit.
I'm the first nigga in the 7 cities.
Hey, say it to the crowd, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all holler at Coastal Media. You know what I'm saying? Brand New Well. You can holler at Capri. Get these tap and go cards, man. Like, it's like the future, man. You know what I'm saying? You see the little commercial on Facebook. I'm the first nigga that did a lot of shit, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't care because I just do shit.
Hey, we networking out here.
I'm gonna tell you, I saw that shit, bro. I think I called this nigga. Was like, bro, yo, they got these shits now where you can just tap the joint on the phone.
Like Chuck Black got the goddamn shit where you just tap the joint down. You know what I mean?
You go to all your websites, like wherever your music at.
You heard the link tree, right?
So how we going?
It's kind of like link tree, but in your pocket.
But
and I got a poster too. Got the poster where you can, you know what I'm saying?
So how we gonna leave that shit up?
Cause I think when I talked to Capri,
how we gonna link the bot?
Cause what it is,
how we gonna?
You put her, you do everything.
He gonna tell you, give him everything he need, and you can link it up like that.
And you can update it as needed too, and all that shit.
Well, I forgot I had it in my pocket.
I want to see if I tap it, what's gonna happen. All right, so what?
It's gotta be in the back of the phone.
Now with that, do you have to turn that what's it that NDC shit on or something?
S10.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
You go watch it.
Oh, let's see what happened.
Oh shit!
Oh, this
Get
dope
the
as
fuck
fuck.
out! Hell yeah!
I ain't never seen what it like.
Hey Chuck.
Oh,
remember when I was telling you that shit, bro?
We gotta do this shit, man.
That's what I was saying. And they got the posters and the stickers now.
This shit is real, cuz.
So hold up. Hey yo, Mr. Sturdy Pie. End of the show. Boom. Cut that shit off.
Nope.
Well, alright. Yeah, bro, we gotta.
We'll talk about that shit off camera, yo. We'll get all that.
I just said cut the shit off.
Alright, okay.
See, that's why I'm like this nigga. Because
you want to cut it off already?
Huh?
No, so you don't get these like
you keep them. Don't cut it off.
So what you do?
Hey, man.
It's like I just did. Like
so
you just go to somebody's phone and be like,
imagine
that. I do such and such.
You remember how we used to hand out business cards and flyers and shit?
Yeah.
Now
but
you
see, like this would you would get it like let's say you get like 6 songs. You will have one. Your manager will have one. You know what I'm saying? Little hype man, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So you can just go
giving
and
the people that you know that's
phone.
gonna promote you or whatever, and you be like, yeah, you know my people such and such, they do music. Well, what can I listen to?
We're gonna check them out.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Boop.
So, hold on.
Black. Boop.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we damn sure need BNT.
Yo,
Very Nigga True Podcast, baby. Very
Facebook,
Nigga True Podcast,
Instagram,
baby.
Whatever.
Mr. Sturdy Pot all day long. You hear me?
Yeah. Tap and go, man.
Hey, we got Chuck Black right here.
Stickers.
We got Miss You sure you got her name? You sure? All right, Miss something, whatever.
Miscellaneous, man.
Just call me Missy.
Yeah, nah, we ain't gonna talk about her because she got a man, so whatever.
All right, well look, let's talk about a few more things then.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
it's Miscelanyus.
Well look, so what y'all think about Pusha T now bringing a label to Virginia? Do you think that's gonna help the scene here, or maybe create a little bit more hate? Like,
that's gonna go hand in hand, because it's gonna be people like, nah, he need to come back here or come here. Why he go there? Because the guy he got, where he from? Like, people, you know what I'm saying? And I seen people say something about it, like, but why? Because At the end of the day, exactly, that's the same place where I'm from, bro. Like, you know, regardless if it's Fredericksburg, Petersburg, Richmond, Norfolk, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is where we from, bro.
Yeah.
You know
I feel.
Because I'm from Norfolk. I'm from Northview.
Oh, yeah?
Shock City.
I'm from Norfolk.
Northview all day long.
I grew up in Berkeley.
Oh, yeah? You sure you got a man? Alright, let's go.
So,
Black
I mean,
him
it's
out your
cool.
DM.
He's verbally sliding in my DM.
He will be there and he will talk to you for 3 days.
Tell me when he on the toilet and sweet dreams.
Nigga sitting there waiting, you know what I'm saying?
Sweet dreams, beautiful.
Just been
How was your day,
85 pounds on him, shorty.
What are you doing now?
I'm about to eat the spaghetti with
You
meatballs.
sitting in the spot on the couch where you was sitting at.
Light sauce, little noodles. Think about shit all day.
But all jokes aside, though, man.
I mean, no, like I'm cool with it. I think it's gonna be controversy when it comes, you know, as far as like 757 because he's from Norfolk. So you know, automatically they're gonna think that they should be at the front of the line. You know what I'm saying? And then I would say Virginia has a plethora of artists, but the love is not there. The unity isn't there. That's what's gonna fuck us. Like they don't realize. Like you go to Atlanta, all these motherfuckers getting together. You know what I'm saying? You go to New York, these motherfuckers is getting together. You go to Florida, they together. They one unit. You know what I'm saying? Cali, they one unit. You know what I'm saying? Here, it's so many motherfuckers. It's crabs in a bucket. You know what I mean? It's like if this person get on, you got 100 niggas back there mad and hating instead of saying, hey, why don't we all link and connect so we all can get on. Once one gets on, we all the fuck can get on.
That's why I
you know what I'm saying?
Music, yeah.
Niggas don't have that mentality. They all for self, and that's the problem. So I'm not mad that he went to Petersburg. He go to Fredericksburg because at the end of the day, it's all VA. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he would come here last, but being he from here, he already know the dynamics of the shit. So I would most
actually
definitely
listen to that song and look at that video, and I don't blame him. Like
talent is talent. Like
I don't blame him.
And that's what people they get butthurt. It's like, nah, nigga, when it's a business, it's business. Who is going to bring that money? He's investing. Who's going to bring that money back to him? Who can he send overseas to sell out shows? Who can he send to fucking California, New York, whatever, and do these shows and really make an impact to where he can get some momentum behind him? You know what I'm saying? He already got the cosign.
And I'm going to tell y'all like this, for real. To be honest, I look at it like this. Anybody, I say, over the age of like 26, you shouldn't even be looking for no deal. They can't market your whole day. There's no way. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like honestly, you ain't gonna have no longevity to them.
That's
like,
you know
what I'm saying? Like for real, so it'd be best to just stick to being independent. Like, you know what I mean? Like for real. Like,
it's better to get young.
I was about to ask that too, but one of my questions was like, how do you feel when like people, I guess try to shit on indie artists or whatever, be like, you know, shit like that, like, oh man, why y'all still rapping at this age and all
this? See, but then this the thing too, cause like as far as you can't like music is music. That's art. Exactly. Like you wouldn't tell Da Vinci why was he still painting at the age that he was painting that, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. Like bro, your art gonna be timeless, so music gonna always be timeless. We put a cap. You can't put a cap on somebody's creativity, but as far as when you're looking at it from a business standpoint, like we say labels and shit, they don't want nobody in their 30s.
No.
Shit, you know old school artists still out here getting money.
Yeah, they getting money.
Astor Brothers in their 70s, they still out here
doing
the
still doing
People
the same
still out
songs.
here doing the same shit they was doing 30, 40 years ago.
Like hip hop or rap music.
But even with hip hop,
you
still got the older artists. You still got the older, you know, the 80s artists. Still, they still out here touring, making motherfuckers.
You know, you got there's people that's born in 2000. You got people that's born in 2000 that don't really. You can name an 80s artist, they be like.
Was that?
Yeah,
I feel like it shouldn't be a cap on it, but for like mainstream, me personally, I never was pressed about going into the industry because I know what you know, I got schooled on what it entails. Yeah. It's crazy. I don't want to be a part of that shit. But when I stopped making music, I was like, nah. Like once I learned,
they definitely gonna be like, nah, we need you to do all booty shaped music. Like what?
I've had the opportunity to be in the industry, but I didn't take it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, because by this time I'm starting to get schooled on what's going on in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm like, I know that I can make it there. I know that people have, people worldwide have already heard me. So it's not like I can't come back, like I can't go in the industry, but I had a different mind frame. I want to have family. It's so much other shit I want to do. I don't want to have to lose weight. I don't want to have to be no sex. I don't want to have my, you know what I mean? I want to be myself.
Yeah.
So I don't want nobody telling me what I have to do to make it in the fucking industry. So my mind frame was like, yo, fuck the industry. I'll continue to make music. If I can make money off of it or find avenues, then cool. But as far as being in the industry, shit, I'm 37. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What? I don't look 37, but nigga, I don't want to be in the industry at damn near 40. What the fuck am I gonna do with this?
You gotta do 17 dates this weekend. Like, what?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
17 shows in a weekend, bro.
That shit was never. It was never a goal when I was younger. Now you talking 16, 17. You know, I was like, yeah, I want to get in the industry. I want to do this. I want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when the opportunity came, it was like,
yeah.
Oh well, you still have to do this. You still got to. No, I'm like, man, fuck all of that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Learning all that shit now.
But it's easier now anyway for you to be an independent artist.
Can you imagine if we had YouTube? All of that shit back then.
I was telling my brother that shit on the way here. I'm like, dude, just imagine being in high school and we're able to take half camera phones and all this shit back then and be able to record sessions and all that shit in the lunchroom and just put that shit out and watch it go.
That's
access to video
back
cameras.
at the school bus or at the bus stop.
Yeah.
At the gym, or at PE, walking around the track, like. Bro,
all I got is pictures. Like niggas will send me pictures of when we used to be in ciphers. Like every lunch, I was down there in that bitch. Like
you gotta
tell them about
the
female in that motherfucker. Like we was out there rapping. We had like 4 lunches. You know what I'm saying, for our school, and throughout the years, like, you know what I'm saying, I was always known, but we had to do that street work. We had to be out there on foot, really like going to different places, going to different concerts, goddamn it, going to different schools. Like I'll go to another nigga's school, like, oh y'all having a cypher? I bet. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what type of buff we would skip school to go to another school.
Remember skipping lunch like, hey bro, I'm telling you, this motherfucker in the second lunch bell. Nice
shit.
You need to
feel
go
me?
check them
Like,
out. Like I bet.
That's what it was.
Leave class,
the
come down there and see what y'all motherfuckers working.
I'm like, oh niggas having a cypher on second lunch. All right, my nigga, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? Like front and center, and that's how it was. And I was saying, since I was like, yo, can you imagine if we had all of that shit back then? As hungry and as grimy and as raw as fucking hip hop was in school, all of that shit, niggas would have been on. You know what I'm saying? We would have been we would have been internet sensations back then. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in that era. Like everything would have been
on a
national level.
Focus on it like that though.
We just not
like, you know.
I think because we had the resources.
That's what it was.
Like, I really feel like if we
I
had
remember
the
it used
resources,
to be hard to find a studio. Like, and niggas used to keep that shit a secret.
Exactly.
Especially like I'm from Suffolk, so it was very few studios out. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like I had to learn how to record myself.
Yeah, now everybody got one in their damn room.
Yeah, everybody got the studio at the crib. And all that
imagine
shit.
if we had cameras, small compact cameras, and not them big ass movie studio cameras back then and shit. You had to hold on your shoulder like
that shit about 30 pounds.
Yeah, you know, like, man, you know the maneuvering we could have done back then with that shit.
Yeah, and I think that's why it's so easy for people now, because everything's social media. You can go on social media and spit, and you got enough followers and make that shit viral. That shit gonna start popping up. Niggas gonna start looking at it. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to become an internet sensation. You know what I mean? As long as you got the followers, hell, you can pay for followers. You know what I mean?
And
it's really no hard groundwork no more. It's
not.
It's
everything is like digital. And do you think because of that, now that has kind of, I want to say, question like the integrity of the music creation process now, by everything being so much easier as opposed to, you know, having to save up your money, go to the studio, make sure you put out some dope shit, because you don't know when you're going back. As opposed to, I could just record this shit right here, throw it on SoundCloud, and everybody who like me gonna fuck with it anyway.
But see that, but then that's the thing, because that's what a lot of people looking at it different, because let's say like if I'm recording at home, I can take my time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can really put forth that effort into it.
Yeah.
You know, so like I said, back in the day, we go get the studio, like, we book it for 2 hours, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we're gonna use this time You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really, like, bro, we done came all the way out here from Suffolk. We ain't wasting out 1 minute. You keep messing up? You go
get fuck out of the booth,
we had plenty of those
Get out.
Before we got our own studio, we had plenty of those. Like, oh, you ain't got your verse together. You know what? Everybody else do their shit. You get your shit together. We ain't finna waste these out this block we got. So,
but do you think that too has also, I say, been a downside? Because now with the ability to do it from home, a lot of cats is just like, yo, I just got my Pro Tools the other day.
Yeah,
everybody come on through and they just
out anything.
Like, they ain't editing shit. They just, I bet.
That shit trash.
I heard a lot of music like. It's not mixed, it's not mastered at all, like at all. And
niggas dropping that shit.
But that's another thing too, because like the people out there, they don't know. Like really people like our fans, they don't know, they don't care. And that's another thing with this internet shit. Like
you know what though? So what do you need to do to get your fans out there? Like to listen to your music, like.
I mean, shit, like, I just took it back, like she said, like, that groundwork, bro. Like, you got to get out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, still to a certain extent, because, like, this has something to do with internet. So, you know what I'm saying? Got to get out here, you know, make your moves and shit. Network. It's the same thing. Network is the same thing, you know what I'm saying? The streets, basically, look at it like that. But some people, like, people are, like, our age. Like, bro, like, we be on the phone and shit, but, like, niggas don't be paying attention to that shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people like, oh, Chuck, you be on Facebook all the time. I be on my Facebook all the time.
I told you I know your other page.
I be on my shit all the time.
You're just something, whatever this shit is.
You know, I might go up there and fuck with people every now and then, or, you know, but then you gotta think about, like, okay, well, I do gotta go up here and say something to certain people. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you want to do to make your music, like, pump? Like,
just like do what I've been doing, just do it on a larger scale. I mean, sometimes I share it. Sometimes I just share my own link. I like tag some people in. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't, cause people get tired of that shit. Like, you see the little subliminal post. I'm tired of motherfuckers tagging me and they post.
Yeah, but look,
share your motherfucking music. I'm just local rapper.
But look, do you not feel that sense of time when you see your notification is like you and 3,700 other people have been tagged? Like,
I mean,
now everybody about to respond to that shit.
Me personally, I'll go check it out, and I mean, if I ain't feeling it, I'll just untag myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, cause I understand how the shit go, cause I know, like, I would want somebody that I don't really, I ain't gonna say I don't know, but you know, somebody to hear my shit.
I know, man. Like when I was doing this shit, and I used to send my links to inboxes and shit like that. And then when I stopped and the shit started happening to me, I was like, yo, I see how this shit can be annoying. Like,
people don't mad you sending them links. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you like, introduce yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just
like,
be yo, come listen to my shit. You be like, yo,
that's the only time I talk to you, when you wanted me to listen to shit. Like, well, bitch, I just posted something and you ain't even hit a like button.
I gotta start hitting the TO, man. I'm gonna be in your inbox 3 days before I send you a link.
This nigga.
You gonna love me, and then I'm gonna send you a link. And your love for me is gonna make you share it.
Yeah. We're gonna mixtape the chill today.
On some real shit, I've noticed that the way that I've been able to gain fans, like, even with me doing different shit outside of, I'm not gonna say outside of music, like the hosting. Capri put me on. Shout out to Capri, that's my boo.
Yeah, definitely.
She put me on with hosting her shows, and I found that a lot of these like younger artists, half of them didn't even know that I was an artist. So what Baby Boy would do, he would throw on one of my joints, like he would just randomly throw it on. I was like, all right, fuck it. So I gotta go ahead and rap.
If you're a motherfucker like me, the crowd, no, that's your shit. You better rap.
Oh, so you rap? Like, yeah, nigga, why you think I'm here? Like, you know, I'm a part of this hip hop world, but these are younger cats. So that's how, you know what I'm saying, you gain new fans. I'm like, oh, well, I ain't know. And then, you know, you exchange information and you gain new fans like that. And I've noticed with that, because I posted a lot of her shows and I've came in contact with different people, young, old, R&B, hip hop, like all types of shit. And I was like, yo, that's a whole new avenue for me now. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know, now they're seeing me as a host. They're like, oh, I just thought you were a host, but you were a great host, so I'm gonna follow you just for it. And I'm like, all right, go ahead, put that Sweet 16 link up there. Go ahead, put the merchandise up there. So when you go to my shit, now you be like, oh, okay, well, let me hit this link. Let me see what she got going on. So definitely, that most definitely to me was like a big, like it was a good look as far as gaining new fans, because I would have never seen these people if I wasn't hosting this show, or unless I just randomly went to the shows. You know what I'm saying? But I was hosting so much, you know what I mean? I started seeing all of these different artists, you know what I mean? And that was like, I thought that was dope, you know? And especially going to other, like, because, you know, with our hip hop scene, it's different levels. You got your trap, then you got your backpacks, you know what I'm saying? Then you got like your raw hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Like you have these different eras, you have these different circles. So you tapping into other people's circles, and you also are gaining fans. You know what I mean? It's comfortable, right?
yeah, like a damn newborn.
You know
like that shit.
I'm
trying not to. That's just looking like.
I ain't think we was gonna notice that shit. I ain't think we was gonna notice that shit.
But no, I mean, yeah. So it's different avenues, and you know the groundwork and all of that shit. But when you don't have time to do the groundwork, it's like you have to tap into other. Even when I wear my shirt, you know what I'm saying? I make sure that now everywhere I go on the weekends, I wear my shirt.
Yeah, we need
you know
a couple hoodies.
Oh yeah, I need to get y'all niggas sizes and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And some of them fuck it, chase the money.
Oh
shit.
yeah. You know I didn't think about the shit that I pull out. I was like, damn, I ain't asking look at this.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, like,
because we you know we struggling podcasters. We ain't got no clothes like that.
You know
what I'm saying? And, you know, it won't hurt. You know how some different.
Inbox me y'all sizes. I got y'all.
All right,
I got
what's up?
Hey, I wear like a 2X.
I wear that.
Shit, look.
He's still dressed like the 90s.
My shit right here.
That's a 1X.
That is not no 2X. That's
This
like an
is
extra large.
hey. What does it say right here?
1X.
What
It say Mr. State of Pop. What that tag say?
Yeah, Mrs. Sturk. Huh?
What they got to do with your shirt size?
What the tag say?
I don't know. Shit.
Oh, alright then.
Alright, so
you probably about extra large.
I got a compound question. How do you feel when people use the word local artists? Especially now, considering that we're in the digital age and your shit has far more reach than just the local market. And with the new way things are now, do you think the scene has grown as compared to, like, let's say 06, 07, when we was doing open mics and shows and it was primarily just other rappers in the crowd, maybe a couple fans, as opposed to now where you actually see the fans interacting with the artists, they know the songs and all that. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think about that?
Hey, bro, hold on, man.
What?
Cut that conversation down a little bit. Like,
okay, it's
that was a whole long shit.
Just because you got lost. All right, first, all right, we'll break it down here. How do y'all feel about people
like, that's a long
calling artists local, considering now what could be done on digital platforms to reach way more people? Like, do you feel that's an insult to an artist?
I mean, if they're talking to a local artist.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's like, but that's the thing, like with the internet shit, because it makes everything seem so personal. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like you might see me, like I say, share my link on Facebook, and you might look at me like a local artist. But like I say, they streaming me in the UK, they streaming me in Colombia. You know what I'm saying? Haiti, shit like that. Like, how is that local? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is that local? It's not.
That's what I'm getting at.
But you got people that is a lot of artists that aren't on the platform, and it's easy as hell to get on the platform these days.
Yeah, back then it was hard. Like you had digital, anything digital, they was like, oh, yo, like y'all is like up, like y'all niggas is winning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like if you had that shit, it was like back then, but it's like now it's like, yo, everybody got it. But that's good. Yeah. It's good that everybody is able to have access to that platform, so we all can level up together. You know what I'm saying? But that on the local artist shit, I mean, I don't really look at it as local artists because, like you said, you know, now that we have these digital platforms, people are getting heard worldwide. Mm-hmm. So you're technically not a local artist now. If you want to say indie artist or independent, you know what I'm saying? Independent. Yeah. I'll say an indie artist before anything, but I have made posts like, hey, support your local artists because we are here locally with each other. But if you want to talk about the caliber of artists, like, no, that exceeds. You know what I'm saying? Because you have people that are being heard. You know what I mean? They don't have to broadcast it, but if you're on a digital platform, anybody can listen.
Anybody, anywhere, anytime.
Anywhere, Africa.
You should have pop up on any
Durban, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
Egypt, Madagascar listening to you. You know what I'm saying? If they got it, you'll know. You know what I mean?
Looking at this, I'd be like, damn.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that place existed.
Yeah, because once you get on that digital platform and you got all these markets that are available, like, you know, it's people everywhere that love hip hop, especially indie hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's certain people that they love American indie hip hop, and that's what they love. So that's what they look for. And if you go like on Spotify, and if you see, like, let's say Chuck Black got a song with me, and if as long as he puts it up there, whoever's on that song on Spotify, you can tap and see where else their artist is at. So if they're like, all right, I rock with Chuck Black, but okay, who is this other girl? Let me see if she got other stuff. And it's just, you know, that's pretty much how you can do with all of the artists. And so I'm like, it's great that everybody's on that digital platform because that means that everybody can come up together. I can say, hey, I got a song and, you know, I'm going to put X, Y, and Z on it, but they got their own music too. So when they hear that song, they're like, all right, fuck it, well, let me go ahead and see what else, who else up here got stuff. And it just keeps, you know what I'm saying, growing and growing. And I think that's what a lot of people do because people, when you look like, oh, well, how somebody in Australia hear my music? They might have heard something that another artist did. And like artists, other artists that are just like this artist. And then they start plugging it in on a playlist. And now you locked in. You know what I'm saying? So to me, technically, now we not really local artists if we being heard worldwide. But we just on that indie level, like we on the lower level of the music, but I mean you get money from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Sensei had like 3 million streams on his Sensei album. Like niggas ain't believe that shit. Like we seen the numbers, like, but he was out there grinding, and this was worldwide. Like I think this was overseas and here, but he was going everywhere, doing the groundwork, going to all these different cities. Performing, linked with all these, shout to my bro Sensei, man. He was out here with them 3 million plus views. You know, it's probably
and he
maybe
kept
a 4 million.
Maybe that's some G-Man shit. Just keep everything humble.
Yeah,
like,
you know
y'all
what I'm
just
saying?
be like, we did it, and like, I'll be like, man, fuck this nigga, 3 million. Hey, pull up, we have a party, goddammit.
He a humble Virgo, man. But yeah, it's like, you know, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is getting money.
Maybe that is my problem. I think I'm too humble.
No, remain humble. We only get ignorant when we need to, yo.
Fuck that. I want to talk some shit.
But you know what you do though? Sometimes you gotta say that shit when you meet the motherfucker that's trying to stun a little bit. You be like, oh, for real? Man, you ain't that shit, cuz.
Yeah, throw that card out. Uno, motherfucker.
Set.
You know what I'm saying? That's right. You gotta hit him with an Uno card. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So, Black, but hey, speak your shit, my nigga.
Black Gold out now on all streaming platforms.
Fire.
You know what I mean? I'm working on a couple of projects. This is not rap. Suffocation Part 2. You know what I'm saying? I might drop Black Gold too.
Okay.
Yeah, Miscelanyus need to drop some new shit soon.
I know, man.
You know,
it's coming. Sweet 16 was the last project, man. I don't know, but you know what?
I exercised to that shit the other day.
I got I appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
I got hopefully, you know, I was working with Knox last year.
I meant that.
Hopefully it's dropping.
How did it turn out, man? What was that experience like? Because it was like an all-female thing, right?
Yes. When I tell you.
What was that? I seen the young chick that DJ too. That was dope.
Yes. So, I think her name is DJ Cool Flash. That's her name.
She's like 14. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So when I tell you she's
shit,
dope,
bro.
she's a sweetheart. That whole experience was, I didn't even know anything about it. Because like I said, I'm not on social media like that. I go up there, post flyers or music, and then I'm off. So, Knox had made a post. Shout out to Knox. You know what I'm saying? That's my ace right there. He's cool people. I love Knox.
Platinum, man. Platinum.
Yo, like I've been, it's so crazy because I've been a fan of Knox since DNP. Like I can't give it up. Like I remember going to DJs buying a CD. Like you know what I'm saying? So
I used to listen to freestyle.
I got a
radio
real decent relationship. Shout out to DNP. Like I love them, yo. So what happened? Knox had made a post. He was like tag a dope female MC. So niggas just started tagging. You know what I'm saying? So T-Riffic, shout out to Riffic, my bro, he tagged me in it. And apparently it had been up for a while, but I had never seen it. I follow Knots, but like I said, I'm not up there enough to see that shit. So I just randomly was at work and I was like, let me go on social media, and I seen it. And I was like, and so I answered back. I was like, yo, what I need to do? You know what I'm saying? So he was like, we were inboxing each other. He was like, yo, just send me something.
I like you.
You know what I'm saying? We was on the inbox. He was like, send me something. So, you know, I sent him the Sweet 16.
You know what I mean? You know what now language what that means, right? Oh, send you something.
No. I sent him like Sweet 16 bars. You know, so I sent him deep cover. And I sent him, I think I sent him deep cover. And I sent him something like the Sweet 16. Because, you know, in that, I was just rapping. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, I just wanted it to be bars. Just strictly no concepts, just off of my favorite instruments, just spit. So when he heard that, he was like, yo, you dope. You know what I'm saying? What's your email? So at this moment, I'm losing my fucking mind.
He about to send me a beat.
I'm at work like, nigga! I made it. This nigga said I'm dope. Like,
Nigga,
so, yo, like, I'm telling you, I had a whole moment in the break room. If somebody was walking past me, thought I won the lottery. Like, I was so excited. And, you know, from there, it was like to the moon. Like, you know what I mean? He sent me the tracks. And, you know, I immediately, like, I was like, yo, I got to make sure I spit my hardest bars on this shit. I got to make sure all of the metaphors, similes, everything come together. Like, I can't come in the bullshit. You know, so when I started sending him, you know, the couple joints back, like, the feedback was great. Like, he was like, yo, you dope. And I appreciated that because I'm like, I could be myself. I don't have to rap a certain way. Like, Knox appreciate real hip hop. He want them bars. That's what he want. He don't want that bullshit. He like, yo, give me your 16s. And I was like, oh, nigga, you ain't saying nothing, dog. Like, this is what I'm motherfucking talking about. You know what I'm saying? But the overall project is composed of all females, hip hop. I think it's an opera singer up there, I think it's, you got DJ Cool Flash. She's scratching on one of my songs. That shit is retarded. That's why I'm like, I really, really hope he drops it this year. It's Rhapsody is up there. Like, the women that are up here are fucking dope. Like, when I went to the studio, I recorded a couple joints, and in total, I probably did like 5 joints. So I hope all 5 make it. I don't know. You know what I mean? But I did about 5 joints. So when I went in there to just listen to what he had, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was so dope. Like, Novocaine, shout out to Novocaine. Shout out to Key. Like, yo, the women that are up here are fucking dope. Like, it's nothing less than bars. Like, the caliber is up there. He wanted women that could spit. And, you know, you on a notch track, you can't come half-ass. You know, so you gotta come correct. So
that beat will swallow your ass.
Yeah, like, I think he had female engineers. There was a female that did the cover art. Everything is no males involved. He's the only male involved in this project. It's all females. Like, and he dedicated his time to do it. Like, he was so dedicated. He dedicated his time. I believe it's finished. Like I said, I don't know when he's dropping it, but hopefully it drops this year.
Come on, now, I'm ready to hear that.
Yo, when I tell you, like,
waiting on that joint, man.
It's dope, and I'm so excited to be a part of it because I always said to myself, if I ever was gonna be on a Knox track, it's because he gave it to me. Like, I ain't gonna do that bullshit. Niggas just be jacking industry tracks. I was like, no. If I'm gonna get on a Knox track, it's because he gave it to me to do, and he knows who I am. He's heard me, and he know that like, he gave me the perfect beats. I was like, yeah, like, even when we were sitting listening to a couple tracks, I was like, damn, I wish I would have got on that one. Damn, I wish I would have got on. And I'm saying this to myself, like, damn, why I didn't get that? He ended up sending me them shits. He was like, oh yeah, I got 2 more. I was like, oh, nigga, we here. Like, we here, man. Like, the hip hop juices is flowing. So he sent me the joints that I wanted to be on. I was like, yo, like, I really was sitting here wishing that I was on these tracks, but you just gave them to me. So it was like a dope experience, and I really hope that it comes out. I think it's supposed to come out this year. I don't have a date yet, but it's called The Future is Female. That's the name of it.
Oh, that's dope.
So I hope that y'all will be able to enjoy this fire. But shout out to all of the women that were up there. They are immaculate, like, dope.
Y'all single?
I don't know. It might be some
You
single
sure y'all got a
jams
man?
up there.
You sure y'all got a man?
Y'all single?
It might be some single jams up there. You know what I'm saying?
So I got 2 more things to ask,
Hey.
but I'm gonna break them down though. Let's talk about this black youngster shit. Y'all heard about him pulling the gun out on stage and all that?
Oh
good
yeah,
shit?
hey, because
I heard
you know
something
why?
about that.
He did right though. He did right
Yeah.
because
I mean, I agree with him.
motherfuckers want to goddamn start acting up. So the dude was like, shit, fuck it.
Nigga pull it out. When he pull out the
Pull it
AR,
out.
AK, one of them shits.
Oh, this one no bullshit little 9 million.
No.
He pulled out a whole.
No,
Because you know how
he pulled out-
motherfuckers
No,
go to
he had
shows
that-
and they want to
he had
fuck
that
with the
AK
artist
with
on
him.
stage, and he was
Yeah,
like, yo.
AK with him like
I
shit.
think he
Where
told
did
him
that
a
come
couple
from?
times. Just chill. I think when his man pulled the shit out, he had the bitch on stage like, look, fuck it.
Hey, I mean,
I'm not even mad at him
You
because
gotta
I
respect
seen.
it, cuz.
I ain't mad.
I seen what happened, man, and I don't know if y'all watched them videos, but y'all should really go see the videos of different artists on stage and how the crowd get crazy. Like,
they
I'm
do.
only
you be like,
one
yo,
person.
you came here to enjoy the show, but now you throwing bottles and
Yeah.
chairs and fruit and shit on stage. Like, yo, what the fuck?
Matter of fact,
You paid your money to
Bro.
hear people's songs.
Yeah, like, what the fuck is you here for?
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Let me say something real fast.
Go ahead, say something.
I'm about to. You sure you got a hand? Alright. So look, I'm about to be 40 years old, right? This gang banging shit, that's, hey man, kill that noise, dog. Cause that's basically what happened. You know what I'm saying? It was gang banging this shit. Bruh, ain't nobody, hey, I don't care if you got red, blue, white, black. I don't give a shit, my nigga. That shit is so fucking over with. You know what I mean?
Where was he at?
He was
South
at the
Carolina.
concert. He was at the
In
concert.
South Carolina.
And niggas was like, you know what I'm saying?
And
But-
I
but-
understand.
Is he from
But
like
see-
Memphis somewhere? Where's he
Yeah.
I
from?
think he from
But
Memphis.
see, the thing is this though, man. We too old for that shit, man. Like, all that gang bang
He's still
shit.
kind of young though.
Know what I mean? Well, true. Yeah.
But I mean,
But all that
But you
gang
gotta
bang
think about
shit,
it. His
we
you don't
did that
well, I don't.
shit.
You, we
We
don't
like
know.
in his 30s.
It might be, but
I don't really listen to his music except for a
Well,
couple
I
songs.
gang
But
banged this shit
I
when I
understood
was
this shit.
young. I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying?
and I will say,
I
the
fuck
gang
with the
presence
Crips,
of
you know what
South
I'm
Carolina
talking
is very
Neighborhood.
Hey, look. All right, man. All right. Last thing I got for y'all, man. Y'all hear Eminem agreed and said that he's a guest in the House of Hip Hop. How do y'all feel about that shit, man?
That he is.
Eminem
again.
said what?
He said he is a guest. You remember when Lord Jamal was like, man, he's a guest. Eminem
Oh,
now
fuck
finally
no,
admitted
no,
that
fuck
he's
all
a guest.
Fuck all.
I think.
Go
I
ahead.
mean,
Go ahead.
I'm trying to. Dang, you gonna take my shirt like that? That's how
Bare
you.
naked.
All day, baby.
All
Hey,
day.
this is
I don't know who the
certified,
fuck
babe.
this is. Your
This
favorite
is
Bare
cousin.
naked.
certified, babe.
Oh, you got that shit back.
Oh, that's how you feel.
That's how it is.
'Cause we
Hey,
got-
all right. So look, we got guests, man. We got guests.
We got guests. That's how you feel.
Well, they can even guess. They got cousins.
Nigga, I will fuck you up right now. Hey, hold on. Close your eyes. Just close your eyes real quick. All right.
Hey, you hit Chuck with the damn shit, man.
He
Oh,
get hurt.
keep an eye open.
Keep
Well,
one
no,
open like
yeah.
CBS. You see me stressed, right?
Yeah. But yeah, how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all agree with that shit, or do y'all think that
Okay,
that's
so
just
he
some
said wet heel. Wet.
he finally agreed that he's a guest in the House of
Because
Hip Hop?
he's of the
'Cause he's
Caucasian
white, yeah.
persuasion.
I mean, I guess, but you gotta think back in the 80s, they had Beastie Boys.
They were guests.
Yeah, they were
And that was during Lord Jamar's, tenure. So he was back then in early 90s, late 80s. I want to say when Brand New didn't come out. Like, they was like in the 90s.
90s.
I
I
would
say
say like
90s,
early
92,
90s.
93.
Yeah.
Era.
They was early 90s. So I don't know if the Beastie Boys was phased out during that time, but, no, and Third Base, nobody really said anything about them.
House of Pain.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? House of Pain. Like, nobody really questioned, hey, why are you Cypress Hill? Nobody questioned, hey, why are you doing hip hop?
True.
I feel like with Eminem, I had to learn to respect Eminem as an MC because the way he came out with that Slim Shady shit, I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, you're making a mockery of hip hop, like, and Dr. Dre was backing this shit. So I was like, okay, it must be something more to him.
Hey,
It must be something more to
I got a
him.
question for you real fast.
What?
Talking about Eminem. Can he say nigga?
Hell no.
Why would
That's
he?
what I'm
What
talking
the
about.
fuck?
That's what I'm talking about.
Why is he saying? Why is he?
Just wanted to hug.
You know what? Get off me. Why is he dropping the N-bomb? Like.
But can Eminem say nigga?
No, absolutely not.
Exactly.
But they let Fat Joe
but
you know
but see,
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican,
Yeah, I'm like, well, Puerto Rican we consider black, so
yeah, so
you know.
But you know what though? That's another crazy part though, because people say the people that's Puerto Rican we should let it slide, but it's like this though, like no. You're not black.
I mean, but if you look at it, overall Puerto Ricans are black.
Nigga is not a black.
You have you have Afro Puerto Ricans, like they're considered black. Like if you actually look, you know what I'm saying? If you go back to you were seeing black people in China, you seeing black people in Puerto Rico. You can find a black man everywhere across the world. But Puerto Ricans, they're considered black. They're melanated people.
So let's say you in Walmart, you know what I'm saying, in a line and shit, and Puerto Rican person is in front of you. They were like, oh shit, these niggas need to hurry up.
Yeah, these niggas do need to hurry up.
Now I can identify that they're Puerto Rican because I'm gonna tell you, I had a moment where I was at a show and the dude was on stage and he said, nigga, I was like, hold the fuck up. I said, who the fuck is that? And they was like, oh, he Puerto Rican. I was like, oh, cause I was like, he on stage with dudes, with black dudes. But nobody else said nothing when he said nigga. He said that shit clear as a bitch. So I'm like, oh, am I the only one that noticed this shit? Well, they was like, oh, he Puerto Rican.
That's how that one white boy drops that N-bomb. He think he cool with all this niggas.
But I found out he was Puerto Rican though. I thought he was a white boy.
Growing up, we actually had a white dude, right? You know what I'm saying? He rode to school, but his cousins were niggers, so he would say shit like that. But bro, don't say that word around me. You whole white, like.
Yeah, if you white, nah. But I feel like, you know, you got people from the island, Panama, all of that shit, like they black.
I mean, all right, well, okay, they Puerto Rican and shit, but okay, so, but look though.
What if a Chinese person said it?
Oh nah.
Oh hell,
nigga. Oh yeah, that's racist. That's racist.
Because when they say it's racist.
Unless you mix with black, it's not gonna fly
for your mother.
I think that, like, I'm gonna tell you, man. Like, I'm gonna tell you, my take on the whole word nigga is this. I tell anybody.
We should try to stop saying.
Yeah, we shouldn't say it either, but we say.
You can say whatever
man,
you want to say.
Hold on, Mike.
You can say whatever you want to say, but whatever happens to you after you say that, you gotta own the consequence to that. You can be white. You can say, "Oh man, these niggas tripping." I'd be like, cool, you can say that. But now, whatever happens to you after that, you gotta own that. So if you get snuffed, you get pistol whipped, you get shot, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, me and you may be cool, and you might say it, and I might be like, man, fuck it, I know what you stand with. But if I'm talking to this man or somebody else, and you come up and be like, hey, what up, my nigga? And they snuff you. Hey, bro.
See, but then you gotta get snuffed too, because you gotta put it in his ear like, don't come around these niggas saying the nigga word.
Oh yeah, you let them know.
Yeah, because
but if they do it anyway,
like, why you let this motherfucker come around here? Then he
he been saying that shit around you.
Yeah, so you accepting this shit.
I told the motherfucker not to say the shit.
Nah, you be letting him get away with it.
Hey, man, look, you can say we want to stay in the house, but hey, you out here, hey,
you go around my niggas saying
yeah,
shit.
You on
you
your own.
Get your ass whipped, and I ain't gonna say shit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
go to another hood where I'm not there and say that shit.
I feel like if you're white, you know what I'm saying, then they're gonna say whatever they want. They probably say that shit. Not around us anyway.
They said it at the dinner table.
You know what I'm saying?
Honey, I met these niggas at work, man.
Yeah,
crazy.
Fucking crazy.
Hey, but look though. Have y'all ever been at work? What the fuck going on? Oh, big bro. Okay. Hey, have y'all ever been at work though? Like, you know what I'm saying? You doing your business, you know what I'm saying? And then the white person be like, man, this nigga is fucked up, man.
No, I've never heard that in my job.
I was at my job down street, whatever. It was like, man, what's up, man? These niggas is tripping. I was like,
what?
Like I stopped doing what I was doing. I was like, what the fuck did you just say? Now, do I fight and argue or just keep going about my business?
Nah, you need to check his ass. Yo, don't come to me saying that shit. I think they do it just to see what your reaction is. And if you don't do shit, and they feel like that's a ticket and they can continue to say it. So you
gotta
check
watch
that
it
shit
too,
right then.
They'll call you a nigga without calling you a nigga.
Yeah. Like, you check that shit.
True shit.
You check that shit at the door. Like, hold on. Like, first off.
But I was like this. I was like.
They emphasize black. They're like, man, these black people. You like, whoa,
Mike,
whoa,
I was
bro.
like.
So there was a lot of anger on your
Fuck
voice.
this nigga just say. What? I was like.
So what was your response? Did you check him or no?
Yeah, you right, man. These niggas.
Hey, look.
That's what he said.
Hey, look. You know what's fucked up though? Sometimes you might agree with him, like, man, something's wrong with
niggas
niggas
tripping,
though,
man.
Shit.
But hey, don't you say that shit anymore. I'ma punch you in your motherfucking shit.
I agree with you though.
Don't you ever in your life come to me and say that shit.
On some real shit, I got sent home. So.
Yeah.
So I take it that you turned up a little bit?
Yeah, look, I was like, what the fuck you just saying? He was like, nah, I don't mean it like that.
Nah, nigga, you meant it like that.
No, how did you mean it then?
But I'll talk to him. But see,
somehow my hands.
The reason I got sent home, because I touched him though.
I told you, see.
Because I had went like this, like I was like, what the fuck you say? And then the manager was like, hey, you gotta go home, T.O. I was like, nah.
See, these niggas is tripping. He was right.
You know what, son? I apologize. Put my hands on you.
These niggas is tripping.
I agree.
You right.
Niggas is tripping though.
He does got a
Where's
point.
the lie?
But look though, all I did was
If they tripping
I grabbed him like this, like,
Oh, you
what
was
you say?
You know, I
you was in the process of
gently,
him
I
up.
gently
All I
shook
said
him a little
was-
bit.
I
Not
just
nothing
shook
hard.
him. It was like I just shook him a little bit, just a little bit,
Just
just
a
enough
little-
for the neck to
That's
Yeah.
all I did though.
Just a little
I was just
bit.
like, what you say? And then the manager was right behind me. He was like,
They ready to jump you.
Like, oh, but did you hear what he said though? Did you hear what he said though?
The manager was like, T.O., go home. I was like,
What day was it? What day of the week was it?
it was like Wednesday.
I was gonna say if it was a Friday.
Friday.
He's like, no, fuck, I don't be here the goddamn way.
Oh, you
Yeah.
know I can get down on the weekend, my nigga.
Yeah,
But look though, damn, we.
Yeah, we've been going for a minute. I think that's.
What
You ready to end it?
It's 3:11.
Yeah, alright, so we've been here for a long ass time. And I know y'all got shit y'all want to do today.
Hey,
Any
so
last
black
words
baby,
before
you know what
y'all,
I'm saying? Hey, Chuck, say your shit, my nigga.
Chuck Black Gold on all streaming platforms. Y'all make sure y'all check me out Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Sam's Corner. Add
Definitely
me on
watch that shit.
Facebook, Chuck Black. You can check me out in this YouTube series called Identical Lines. You know what I'm saying? We're just out here working, man.
That's what's up. Oh yeah, hey Sam, you got to talk too, bro.
Oh, y'all trying to come out there?
That's my dude, man. I fucks with him.
What's up?
Hey, we'll make it
We'll
happen.
make that happen. We need to do like a joint podcast. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Hey, we had actually talked about that shit, yo, and I was just like, man, the timing with the schedules, my schedule's all fucked up, but we're definitely gonna do some shit, man, cause and I say that too, man, cause I'm like, yo, especially with the media in the area now, it ain't too many, man. So
I don't know how it's gonna be with both of us on one show like that. It's like, I'm the bad guy on my show.
Hey, you the asshole.
Say hello to
On
the
this
bad
show.
guy.
So if we have some women up there, we're gonna have to have at least 3 on. We can fight over one, you
You
get
the
one, I get
asshole
one.
on one show.
You know what?
I'm telling you, like, if you ever watch this shit, the motherfuckers just like us. I think me and Sam might be the level-headed ones, and y'all motherfuckers just.
Yeah, but you know.
I ain't worried.
But you need that balance, though.
I ain't worried about it.
There ain't no balance for real.
Chaos and calmness. Balance out the schedule.
I be trying to chill. He want me to turn up. I just be wanting to.
Well, turn up then.
I mean, it depends on the situation. Now we got the strippers on, and yeah, I'm turning on.
Yeah, I seen the results from that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm trying to get
Like,
some
he
more
was
up
like,
there.
alright, fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and turn up.
Oh, man.
Hey,
So what you got
and
going-
Mrs.
what you got
Sturdy
going on
Pot
too, man? What you
it's
got coming
Miss
up?
Miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous. We got goddamn Chuck Black.
Damn,
You
you
know what
gotta
I'm
get that
saying?
shit out, man. You gotta, hold on.
Oh, I
Get
was
your shit out,
I was
man.
just gonna say a couple things.
Well, say what you gotta say, baby.
I was saying my shit first.
No, you the host. You
Like,
you
this
say
is-
it last.
This is my show.
That's why you say it last. Go ahead.
Hold on, brother.
Go ahead
Hold
and do
on,
your
brother.
thing. No, go and do your thing.
Hold on,
Church
brother.
mouth.
Do your
This
thing.
is
No,
my-
don't church
You got a
mouth,
man. That man can cut her off.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Shut up.
That is not reason. You cut me off and shit.
You do notice, like, single women, they get a little bit more privilege than, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm part of the
All right, well,
party
look,
now.
usually I don't do this. We're gonna take this down.
Hey, look.
You don't even know what the fuck you want to say.
Shit.
Shit was
Yeah.
ready. Go ahead.
I
man.
could say my.
Go ahead,
hold
man.
on.
Get yours out. Get yours out.
We got. All right, hold on. All right. All right. Hey, yo, it's your boy, Mr. Sturdy Pot. Then we got Miscelanyus and whatever and shit. And then we got Chuck Black. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? That's how we get down. And man, shit.
I know you see me sitting over here with this bright ass green hat on. I know that.
I don't think you see you over there.
I don't know what's
That's
happening.
alright. Go ahead and say your piece, son.
So,
You ain't down on shit.
I'm just gonna say, hey, Miscelanyus, First Lady of G-Man BNT.
Shout out to G-Man.
Yeah, shout out to G-Man. You can go to my Instagram, check me out. I am MISC.
Miscellaneous.
You can hit SoundCloud for the Sweet 16 download the project. You want to get you a hoodie, holla at me. I got all colors, all sizes, kids, babies, your mama, your grandmama. Don't say that. And whatever. So be on the lookout. You know what I mean?
I say what I say.
Alright, and you know who I am. Your favorite cousin. You know what I'm saying? And we up here. So all I got coming out here is the new episode of this shit. So make sure you check us out. YouTube, Instagram. What's the Instagram?
Hey,
B_N_T podcast.
Now I'm talking about
You know what I mean?
Chuck Black,
It's on the Facebook too.
Miscellaneous, Mr. Sturdy Pot, your favorite cousin. That's how we do it.
Peace,
Hey.
motherfuckers.